Yeah, the audio stream's not coming in my headphones. That's confusing. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm live. I'm just need to set my audio up. I don't know why the audio channel's not working. It should be working. It just isn't. Oh, I know what's going on. It's Discord. That's a Discord thing. Give me a sec. There we go. Check.
Wait,
check
is
again.
this your show and tell list?
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm not screen sharing to you. Let me do that. Screen. Dingo. There. It'll be more updated on this now. Okay, so thank you for the lend mental misstep MTG, and we're gonna just hop into the league here. So let me just fix these, and I post some live notifications, and then Twitter. Not very exciting with posts, but whatever.
Writing it out?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
oh, hi Nathan.
respectable.
Sorry, that's another Omni player. Chat says, hi Nathan, good luck. Thank you. We probably will need it because this deck is less optimal than I mean, I just think the meta is like very hostile to this deck, but right now. I think the deck's really good. I think it's the best version of Omni you can be on right now, but I think in general I think it's very the meta is just all over the place right now, and there's a lot of Delver, a lot of Stifle Thoughtseize Delver, which is not the most fun on earth to deal with. Can you just talk for a sec, Adam? I just want to put you on the audio channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Those Thoughtseize Delver players with Uro and stuff.
I don't care
so
about
bad.
Arrow. I just care about Thoughtseize and Stifle. And
Yeah,
Fluster,
those
but like
Thoughtseize.
just Thoughtseize
Yeah.
basically. Those are the annoying.
I mean, Fawn is pretty bad too, but I mean,
yeah, but
every
I can deal with like blue decks. Like the blue decks aren't the problem. It's the Thoughtseize him decks. Thoughtseize him and pressure that are like the problem. Thoughtseize him surgical pressure is like very hard to beat. Thoughtseize him surgical.
Här har vi då köket. Det var då. Ja.
Sorry about that.
What the hell is that?
So basically, I was watching. So my chat. Maybe you can help me with this. For some reason, I can't find chat on my computer browser, Twitch, but I can find it on my phone. So if I want to look at.
Have I seen Solve the Equation? I don't know what you're talking about. Have I seen Solve the Equation? Do you think what do you think about in Blue White Omni? I think it's worth testing as a 4 of. I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I think there's a world where it's playable. It like I was thinking about it. It would either be a 4 of, like a 3 to 4 of, or a 0 of. And I don't really know what you would cut from the current list to play it. So it'd either be, I guess, maybe like I'm gonna test it when it comes out. I think maybe you could cut impulses and maybe a Seagate or like all your impulse or a pedal or something. I really don't know. I don't think the cards. I've thought about it a couple times. I think the cards decent, but like not that good. I think it's not really playable to that extent. So this is likely Delver. No, it's opponent. Our bot says this is likely Sneak and Show. I like this hand a bit versus Sneak and Show. I don't love this hand versus Delver, but if it's Sneak, I'm keeping this. And we're on the play.
So
I think I like keeping this.
Nathan, I like this hand. I had a friend who was playing Omnitel without a sideboard.
With what?
Without a sideboard.
Why would you do that ever?
I don't know. The guy was like, for some reason, he wasn't playing with the sideboard. Really
These are good cards. I'm gonna play my pedal out so I can cast a brainstorm if we need to. It does show them I'm on combo, but like if you look up my username, it'll look like you'll know I'm on combos. So like, it doesn't. This is just Delver. No, it's not. It's a Noble Hierarch. That's not necessarily Delver. Couldn't be. That could be like.
I think that this
Infect or
guy's
something.
playing like Bant low to the ground.
It could be like Infect or something. Ugh, I really don't. Want
Yeah,
these cards
also
that
Infect.
badly.
Yeah, I don't know about Infect though. Maybe.
Could be. Let's ponder to shuffle, I think, probably, unless we find, like, literally omniscience off that. We did not, so we're gonna shuffle here. I think I pass. I really don't. I don't want to crack the pedal if they're on a day's wasteland deck. I don't know what this is. It's probably infect though. Oh no, maybe not. Don't be Teferi or Narset, please.
Yeah,
Please, no.
I think it's the Bant
Fuck.
deck. Yeah.
That's really bad for me. What do you mean the Bant deck? I haven't heard of the Bant deck. We're never gonna win this game though after that resolves. Change of
The
plans.
Days Undoing Bant deck.
That would be really bad for me, if that's what they're on. I'm gonna pray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to resolve this Teferi this turn. Those are not horrible cards.
Yeah. So I think the reason I thought this is because Noble Hierarch and Teferi are only really played both in one deck.
Interesting.
In that deck.
Interesting.
I think so.
I've never seen.
He might play a Brew. I don't know.
I've never seen Noble Hierarch and Teferi in this. Well, I mean, I have, but like I haven't at the same time. Okay, so they just bounced, so that's probably good for me. Well, while we both have Teferi on the field, this is an awkward game, and it's just gonna be kind of awkward, especially if they're not playing good creature here. So like, I actually have a lot of time now. Yeah, Teferi Mirror means we're like nobody's winning. So these cards are probably I'm probably not keeping these cards. None of them do anything. Like the Force Petal doesn't really do anything. Preordain's only there to bottom a couple cards, and we have an Impulse to like look better. So I'm just gonna shuffle those and try to draw Omniscience or something. Another Show and Tell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna cast an Impulse main. Well, change of plans. I have to cast an Impulse main phase because I don't have a. There's Teferi in play. I'm gonna grab the Emrakul and not be happy about it.
Mirror.
There's a world where I do Show and Tell this next turn because we have a second Show and Tell. Depends what they do here.
Yeah.
No. Fucking don't play another Noble Hierarch. That would be so fucking bad for me. If they play another Noble Hierarch, I might just be dead. Oh shit, no, I can't Show and Tell. Yeah, that's really bad for me because that kills Teferi. But also, they can just bounce the Emrakul, so I can't actually just play Emrakul. Oh, this is really, really bad for me if I attack.
Right.
Oh, what? They didn't attack? What the fuck? What the fuck? They didn't attack just so they could cast a third Noble? That seems bad. Maybe they don't have counter spells in hand, I guess. I don't know. But also, like, this Teferi is still dead, so I guess that's something. Unless
you
they
can
use
still bounce your Emrakul, though.
No, that's not the problem, though. I'm not gonna Show and Tell here, but, like, I'm thinking if I want to Swords one of those Nobles to keep my Teferi alive. Or if it's just better to try to win.
Do you have anything in your sideboard that can kill Teferi?
Not really, but I don't really care about Teferi, so that's not the problem.
Oh, I was just thinking. Oh, yeah, sure.
I have Echoing Truth, but
find...
that's not the problem. Actually, this is interesting. That was a bad. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna let the Teferi go. I think. No, I can't. I can't afford to let Teferi go here. I need to keep it alive. It's my only chance of winning this game is keeping that Teferi in play.
Okay.
Ooh, if I had one more mana, I could Echoing Truth to all of them. Anyway, let's get rid of that. We need to keep Teferi alive so these Show and Tells resolve, and we're never resolving them. Like, I'll never be able to force because they have a Teferi. What I could have done is just Impulsed and try to find Omniscience there, but that does not seem like where I want to be at. I think I need to try to keep Teferi. Oh, what the shit is this? Uro? Oh, Uro's fine. That card doesn't do anything.
Uro seems good.
I mean, the card doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Like, yeah, go at Teferi now. It's going at Teferi, right? Yeah. The useless Force Will.
Yeah.
It's really sad. I think I lose this game. It's a world where I want to Swords another one of the... Wait, but they still have a Noble in hand. Oh, no, because I exiled the Noble, so I didn't bounce it. Yeah, okay, we can buy one more turn, I guess. Yeah, actually, this is pretty fine. This Swords another one. This is so awkward that I have to use these fucking Cunning Wishes. But, like, the Cunning Wish isn't even doing anything at instant speed anyway, because they have a Teferi, so... I guess. That's so awkward. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. 13 viewers, slow start, but let's see. Ponder, sure, that's a nice looking old border ponder. Chose to shuffle. So we're in
just
this
because you
weird Teferi mirror. I want them to bounce with this Teferi. If they go and bounce something just to draw a card now, I might just jam the show and tell, the first show and tell. Manipulate Fate. Hey, that's a card. They're on a food chain. That explains the hierarchs.
that makes sense.
That does make a lot more sense for the hierarched fairy plan. I like
Yeah,
that.
the last legacy challenge was really interesting. I think it was like Food Chain and Allurin as the top two.
Yeah, I know.
Did you play in that tournament?
I might have played, I don't know. I'm tired. It might have been a little while ago. I don't remember. Yeah, they're definitely on the same the food chain deck.
Yeah, of course.
So if they untap, I'm gonna die. Probably. Ooh, that's a good draw. Hello. Hello. That is fucking good. So we can Vents or bounce the Jafari, and then force it on the way down.
Wow.
It's not even that aggressive, this play, either. It's just correct.
Yeah, no, of course. Also, you're protecting your Teferi, so you can downtick if you need next turn.
That's a good point as well, yeah. Tef me are broken by a Venser.
Yeah.
I don't, if they, yeah, that's awkward. I don't think I'm forcing that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think I don't care about that.
You're gonna play land now, right? And play Teferi. And you're gonna force it.
I mean, they don't even have to play land. They can tap the Hierarch to play it. They just fetch and tap Hierarch.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna force pitch
I was
show
thinking
and
more
tall.
about, like...
I'm gonna force pitch
around
show and
days.
tall, and then on their end step put in an Emrakul. I might...
on there and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do it on their end step, because it's the safest.
Food Chain doesn't play Force of Negation, right? Or does it? I don't know.
Probably not main deck, but maybe one sideboard or two sideboard or something.
And, like, forces are pretty good because you can exile the guy. Food Chain guy.
Yeah. There's a Teferi. So we're forcing this so that we can end step our show and tell.
Yeah, the bad thing about them sorting your Venser is because
Change up.
kind of gives you...
that fucking changes
change your-
things. They're just fucking dead now. So we'll just.
You have 7 cards in hand, but you have Teferi out. So yeah, you've just won.
That doesn't change anything. They're gonna sack it so that I can't play non-creature spells, but I have the Emrakul in hand, so I actually don't really care. I guess I can respond to this too, but like I don't actually care. I drew a bunch of irrelevant spells. It doesn't really, nothing really matters because it wasn't like.
Wait. Don't you just have lethal with Emrakul Caracas?
Yeah, that's true. It's infinite turns, but it's I also have this as the second turn anyway, so I had infinite turns anyway. They're fucking dead is the point, but yeah.
You didn't have infinite turns with the fairy. You have 2 turns.
I had 2 turns, which was lethal, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I really I really like the Emrakul bouncing with Caracas. Really sweet.
I don't really know. Do I even have a sideboard guide on this? I feel like someone told me to put Food Chain on here at some point and I just didn't, but I'm gonna check if it's in here. Are you in here? Probably not. I probably never bothered to put Food Chain in here. People have asked about it a couple times. Oh, great, it's not in there. Cool, wonderful.
Oh, this feels like something you would make for school, like in 6th grade.
I know, that's just me though. I wonder if I don't want 3 swords. I wonder if like 2 swords is enough. How many meddling mage do you think they play? 2 or something?
I don't think they play a lot of meddling mages.
There's probably at least 2 in their sideboard. I have to expect them to have some number.
I think that keeping the 3 swords pretty good.
I think I
Going down on preordain seems good.
I usually cut 4 preordain when I don't have cuts to do, but or the impulses. But like, I think keeping some number of impulse because of that ranger captain they probably play 4 of is relevant. So that's something. And this is definitely a keep. It's fucking absurd. So, I mean, the only downside of this hand is it doesn't have cantrips, but, like, if I ever draw omniscience, they're fucking dead, so... we'll see how that goes.
So, do we slow roll the Seagate? Because drawing omniscience is so good with it.
Yeah, you don't play Seagate out ever till you need to. It's also a forced pitch at this point. We drew a Preordain, which is really relevant.
A Seagate is a forced pitch. That's nice. I think we bought them both, right?
I did, yeah. I think I don't need more 3 forces. I think 2's gonna be plenty. And what was I don't even remember what the other card was. Carpet. Yeah, you can have 1 mana a turn. That's fine. I can play around that card.
It's basically a land of elves, but better.
Yeah, it's a Birds of Paradise every turn.
Yeah, sure. It's a Birds of Paradise.
I just gotta remember to play around it.
It's like a worse noble hierarch.
Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty good. It just means I can't play islands for the rest of the game, which is fine. Or unless...
Seagate isn't an island. So.
I know it's not. It's great. Well, drawing Third Wish, a little awkward, but at the same time it's fine because they're very easy force pitches if you have nothing better to do.
Yeah. I mean, drawing blue cards isn't ideal, but it gives you more options, so it's fine.
I'd much rather see, like, cantrips here or omniscience. I mean, I think at this point, if we ever draw omniscience, we're going to win this game on the spot, so, because we have 2 forces and a Cunning Wish afterward, I think it's impossible for us to lose this game if they, yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think I care about that. I think I care about the food chain itself. Even though that draws a card and sets them up, it's just, like... like, this card is good, but, like, I don't think I'm ever countering it. I just counter the food chain itself. I mean, we're dead if they resolve a food chain here, so we'll see. That's not a food chain. The only other card I'd probably counter in this situation is Teferi or maybe even Sylvan Library I'd counter at this point in the game.
Sylvan Library is really annoying for you.
It's fucking absurd if I don't have Teferi in play, yeah.
So the thing about your forces is you have 2, but you don't have 3. You have 2. So using one of them is you can use one of them, but the second one you probably want to keep, right?
I'm not gonna. I'm not forcing. Yeah.
And obviously, you force it, you're gonna lose if you don't.
There's omniscience. I guess I top 1. Probably play the Seagate out this turn.
I think you just passed turn.
I'm gonna play out Seagate because I don't want it to go to discard, but yeah, I do just pass now.
Why?
Why what?
I guess, yeah.
I just don't want to discard. There's no reason to go to discard when I could just play out land. They don't play Wasteland anymore.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, I thought you had to play some in play, so I was like, maybe it's just better to discard than to
what you got?
Get wastelanded. You're gonna get wastelanded anyways.
So they cast a food chain. They cast food chain egg, forced it. If they had wasteland, they would have wastelanded Caracas anyway. But they're not gonna wasteland because they don't play wasteland in their deck, so that's fine.
Yeah.
They're now.
Yeah, they don't play wasteland.
I mean, the only card they could have here is Flusterstorm. I think they probably would have flustered the food chain in play, or tried to at least if they had it though, because it just wins on the spot. Probably, or I mean, it doesn't win on the spot unless they have Ballista in hand or Hydroid Crisis or something. But I don't think I think they would have tried to get in play if they could have.
I mean, winning is winning even good? I don't know, man.
So there's a force. Let's just hope they don't have Fluster last card, because we're pitching Ponder.
What if they have Veil?
That would also be really bad for me. I think they're probably like putting in Ranger Captain here and hoping it's enough. Skyclave doesn't do shit. Enjoy with that. What would you like to target, friend?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no targets. Oh, how unfortunate. You have 0 cards in hand.
What did he think you were going to put in?
I don't know. I don't know what 4-drop they thought I was going to put in.
Okay, so now we have shared summons.
Yeah, we have shared summons for Venser, Emrakul, and then take 2 turns. Or take infinite turns with the Krakus again. But 2 turns is usually enough, but... So...
2 turns is usually enough.
I'm gonna try to record that. Well, I guess, actually, this this is the first time I'm streaming a league in a long time without music, so this will all actually be recorded. I'll save the recording and probably post it on YouTube. That'll be cool. So let's do well. But this is actually a good one to put on YouTube because everyone's like, how do you ever win against Food Chain? That's like the most frequent question. I don't know why people ask this. Why do Omnitel players ask, how do you beat Food Chain? It's like the matchup you just never run into, but like I've run into it a couple times in it. Hi, GG's. Nathan's aggro GG? I mean, it was GG. They had zero cards in hand. They knew it was GG. I cast Cunning Wish. They're dead. I like saying GG before they leave the match. Like Salty or something. I don't think that player's likely to because they're a nice player, but like... Yeah, but no, I'm probably going to post this on YouTube because it's a good one to post on YouTube with no copyright issues. It's like I said, like I get asked more frequently than you would think, how do you beat Food Chain? And I'm like, I've never lost the matchup, so I don't but I have no recorded content of it. So I guess this will be a good recording to show.
So the thing about beating Food Chain is, the response to that question should be,
oh shit!
When you run into Food Chain,
fuck.
Suck.
R.I.P. Me. Good luck. He's on Turbo Hogak, like Matzel. Very, very good player. He's on the troll deck. What's it called? That's fine. He's on like the deck where you discard and you basically like he's playing a deck that plays that tries to kill you on turn 2 every turn, every game. And I have just Rest in Pieces for this matchup. And they're kind of slow. So yeah, he's got like caverns and shit in his deck. It's a nasty deck. I don't really want to play against it. This is probably Putrid Imp, which means he discards his hand and I can't counter this shit. So this is not the most fun on earth, but it probably means I have to find a kill really fast because talking about a kill really fast, I just found the kill really fast. So I just preordained into the only 2 cards that would win me this game, so that's cool. Notably, we also have Forcible and Krakus in this hand, so like we probably can't lose. Yeah, he plays like Petals and like random shit. Like he's got like 3 or 4 5-0s with his deck in the last day or so. I think I let this go because I don't think he's gonna name Omniscience. He'll name Show and Tell or Force. Hopefully he doesn't name Force. He names Show and Tell because he knows what I'm playing. Obviously, we're gonna have to force it on the way back, but because I don't want that Omniscience gone.
If he names Forcible on the way, yeah.
No, he's gonna name Omniscience on the way back, but that's why I have to force it. But
yeah. I was just thinking about him naming Forcible the first time, and then.
So he plays Basking Root Wall. He's got Snaring Bridges, all sorts of shit I don't really want to deal with, but super fun. So we'll see a Vengevine or something, or I don't know. He's got 1 card in Hogak. So this is a sack the Brute Wall, target me. I have to force pitch. Probably priority. Hold up.
I think you can pitch the Impulse.
Well, Impulse is an instant. And I think I'm pitching Preordain. I think I'm more likely to Impulse next turn than Preordain, so.
Okay.
Yep.
So I was thinking about, like...
Oh shit, he just discarded another therapy. He had last card therapy that I didn't know about. That's fucking annoying. Yeah, that was bad. Maybe he doesn't name he did name Omniscience. Good for him. Okay, well, the good news is he has nothing in play, so I could still win this game. It's very, very... If this hits Omniscience or Emrakul, I'm just slamming it and they can't win, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
I think that also...
Fuck me.
I do like when I cast...
Oh, I missed. That's a miss. That's fine.
Wow. This guy is not very lucky. He's like very lucky, but also not very lucky.
Brainstorm. Brainstorm's actually not horrible here. It's not that bad, what he's been hitting.
Wow.
This isn't the best, but it's not the worst either.
Are we casting Fear in here? Or Ponder?
Ponder, yeah. We're shuffling the shit out of that.
Shuffle.
We're gonna just Impulse Iron Step again, and then... I guess he is properly assessed that Hogak doesn't do anything, so he's trying to kill me instead of casting Hogak, which makes a ton of sense. His last card's Hogak. Ooh, we found Omniscience. They're dead. Really good to win game 1 here, because I don't think this is an easy matchup, and yeah. So good to win game 1.
I think he wants to see that you.
No, he knows. He just wanted to see the wish, and probably what I took off wish. But let's see. Lavinia doesn't really do much against them, does it? I need to look up his deck list. Give me 1 second. It'll say the current list here. This isn't the current. No, this isn't even the list. That's a Sylvan plug list. I need to look up his list. It'll be on his Twitter. I'll cheat. He knows my list. It's on my Twitter, so I'll cheat too. This is the advantage of Matt's really good. Norwegian. Who's awake at this time?
Wow.
There's the list.
Were there 2 Norwegians we were talking about today?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
And
so
I'm Norwegian
he's
too.
gonna bring in Thoughtseize. That's about it. So it's just Thoughtseize, and then that's the only thing I care about out of his
If he
list.
takes in Force of Vigor.
He probably brings them in, but it's not very good.
Okay.
So we just want swords. Rest in peace. Maybe Fluster. Probably Fluster is fine. I think I'd cut Impulse and probably Preordain. How good's Teferi here? Does it do anything?
I don't think this fairy does much.
Probably cut 2 then.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut all 4, but like...
I think cutting 2 is fair. Maybe you could cut 3.
I'm gonna cut 1, I think, actually. I think I'd rather have 3 in the deck. Lotus Petal's probably needed for speed, especially trying to slam turn 1 Rest in Peace against them.
Yeah, Lotus Petal seems like a good card.
That's a keep. That has turn 2 Rest in Peace with a force. Not the best force, but like it is a force. It has to pitch a good card, but like this card should just win the matchup. I mean, he can play cards still. He has critters he can 1/1s he can cast and can still cast Root Walla through it, but like it's not the best. It's like not easy for him to beat. Stitcher Supplier, that's really scary, but I think I'm gonna let it go. I really don't.
I mean, Force of Vigor gets it, but Force.
Ooh, he brought in Force of Vigor. Good. Holy shit, that's a really good draw. Good game.
Wow, turn 1 Rest in Peace.
Yeah, wow. This is why we play Petals. It's like this is actually the #1 reason I play Petals is to slam turn 1 Lavinias and Rest in Peace post board against certain decks. It's like
also it's like good at casting Show until turn 2.
Yes, but that's super less relevant than just casting Rest in Peace, which is incredibly good.
Yeah, sure.
Card. Ooh, 1 card off the win. 1 card off the win. Yeah, we just need to not die to a bunch of 2/1s and 1/1s.
So, are we doing anything in end step?
Nope. We don't have mana to do anything, so nope.
Oh,
Cast
right. Sorry.
How much does the Root Wall mana cost? Oh, he just cast this for 1 mana. So 1 mana, 1/1. Sure. I guess it get pumped every turn. That's pretty actually decently scary. He's not casting Root Walla. We drew Ponder, which is not horrible. Show and Tell Emrakul. How likely is that to win? Very likely, I think, is the answer. So take the Fluster, pass the turn. And then we'll Show and Tell Emrakul and hope they have no Krakus in there. 75. Jesus, end step.
Why don't we cast another Rest in Peace?
Can I beat this? Why don't we?
Oh, we have to shuffle.
Because there's no point in I have to shuffle. I'd rather cast this Fluster. There's no point. Once 1 Rest in Peace is enough against this deck. They're a Force of Vigor deck too, so they can just blow up 2. They're never going to blow this up. They're going to try to kill us with these shitters. I got to think about if this is going to be lethal. So if I let this go, I'm taking what? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 3 is 7. Go to... I'll be at 8, fetch, go to 7, get an Emrakul, block that, take 4, I'll be at 3, and then it's lethal, I think. Could be forcing this. Cunning Wish doesn't do anything. I'm gonna force this. I hate this play, but I'm gonna force it. I don't think I want that resolving. That's too much pressure. Because Emerald's not Omniscience, I have to force that. Oh shit, there's another one. Super glad I forced that first one then. Because that's fucking terrifying. Please no Dry Diver too. Oh, Jesus. I could actually die here. I think I might lose this game. That might be lethal.
I don't think you will.
Why keep Fluster in case they have Thoughtseize? And I'd rather keep it over, I think I lose this game. I just want to do the math. I think I lose, though, because I don't think this is enough. Shit, they had another Rude Wall, too. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I just die. 1, 2, yeah, it's lethal. It's 100% lethal here. They just pump and I die. Yeah, that's good evidence.
I think they have to pump.
They didn't even have to pump. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not fun. Could run Echoing Truth here, actually. Teferi's looked really bad, like, real bad.
When do you bring in Omshant?
Or I don't bring it in.
Shit.
It's like just against Oops, but it's a Cunning Wish target. It's usually an end of turn Cunning Wish for Orm's Chant if you don't have a Force or something and need to jam against Delver or something. Yeah, that sucked. Having turn 1 Rest in Peace and still losing that game.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
I mean, it does, but like it's just really unfortunate. I don't.
It should. I agree.
I think I just want to do that. His deck's crazy. It's really good. I'm probably not keeping this. It's way too slow in my opinion. This is a little better. I guess I'm bottoming probably Venser. This is not good. This hand's really slow is the problem. I'm gonna lead on C8. I want to keep the fetch for the ponder in case it's relevant. Okay. I think I'm shuffling. Even though they're gonna Cabal Therapy this show and tell, I don't think I can afford to just keep those cards. They have it, I guess. This matchup's so fucking horrible. Like, as you saw, I cast Rest in Peace on turn 1 and still got fucking murdered, even after show and telling. That's a big-ass problem. Oh, Jesus. Are we, shit. Yeah, that's game. Like, I'm not beating that. Unless I draw Omniscience, I'm not beating that. Like, I'm not beating this clock. That's why their deck is so fucking stupid. I have one draw to find Omniscience, and then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I have to find Omniscience or else I die here. So, yeah. That's a very, very fast clock. That actually might just be lethal. In fact, that is lethal. I mean, they activate twice and I die, yeah. What? Why didn't they push... Oh, they had to have a creature card. They might not have 2 creatures in hand is what might be going on. Omniscience? No, I'm dead. Cool. GG.
So close.
Well, the game 2 was
so close.
The game 2 was much closer than game 3, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Kind of annoying being one draw away and not getting there. It happens.
I mean, I don't think I don't know. I don't complain about that game 3. I kept a bad hand on a 6 because I don't think mulling is great, and I think I think that I think there was no decisions that mattered in that game 3, and I don't think maybe I should have mulled, but I don't think the Rest in Peace would have done anything against that hand either. So like I don't actually think the mull did anything, and I guess it's technically you're one draw away, but like the deck's not consistent enough to just naturally draw into Omniscience. You can't expect that. It just I guess the game 2 was more frustrating because it was just like I had everything. And I kind of just got annihilated still, so by like 1 turn, so Whatever.
He had it.
Had it. Yeah, it happens.
Control magic?
Oh, is this Cube? What? What the fuck? This is not Cube. This is Legacy. This is just two interesting players playing Legacy.
Two interesting players playing Legacy.
And
Yeah, that's basically
both
Cube, right? Cube, right?
They're both kind of brewers-ish. Cartesian's a better brewer in my opinion, but than Julian. But
Dude, Control Magic is never gonna be playable in Legacy.
no, I don't think so.
Unless, like, Wizards print some stupid card that goes really well with it, for some reason.
Isn't there a Control Magic that untaps your lands, or is that banned in Legacy?
It's called Treachery, and it's banned.
five. It's 5 mana, and is it banned as well?
I think it's banned. If it isn't, then it's probably just too bad because it's 5 mana.
Let me look.
It's probably not banned, right?
Urza's Destiny, is it banned? It's legal in Legacy, it's just probably 5 mana is too much.
I just think that, why would you play for 5 mana when you can play for 4 mana? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I
5
get
mana
that.
and then play it to...
Play another 5 mana.
It's basically like, what are you gonna do?
Here's
play
an
5 mana, untap
hold
5.
up. Here's an actual brewer. This is a buddy of mine. Another Norwegian player, I believe. Good luck, friend.
So we
Yuri
played
on
2
today.
Norwegian players in a row.
I believe so.
Wow.
This is a keep. Hopefully they're not doing much. He plays a lot of brews. He usually plays like Nick Fit and other shit. This does not appear to be Nick Fit though with the island and a Urion, but it could be literally anything. He does tend to brew a lot. I hate this play, but I'm gonna play this because I don't really. Well, if I get wastelanded, I feel really bad, but I don't really want to. Maybe I'm not supposed to play that. Maybe I'm supposed to Flood Strand go, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very minimal.
I don't
Depends
play
what
this
they're-
deck.
But it just depends what they're playing. It's not really quite mattering what we're playing comparative to what they're playing because I just don't know what the fuck they're playing. I just hope they don't waste.
I think they're on Blue Red Delver.
With Urion? No, I've drawn 2 show and tells in a row. That's pretty impressive.
If they play Urion,
Well, yeah, he's revealed Urion, so.
so they're playing a bad deck?
I don't think it's blue red. Well, like I said, it's probably a brew. This guy is known for brewing a lot, so. I actually don't hate drawing.
Maybe it's like Sneak and Show. Probably not though.
No, it's not with Urion. I doubt it. I don't hate drawing these multiple show and tells actually because we're probably likely to get countered on the first one, and also if we don't get countered and they have a way of bouncing the, like I'm not gonna counter that. I'm not gonna force this in. Is the point? And
Yeah. So basically, if they force it, then you let it resolve. If they let it resolve and bounce your Emrakul, you have another one to get your Emrakul.
Force pitch. Yeah. Well, it depends. Like if they have Caracas to bounce my Emrakul, then I can just like wait a couple turns with Brainstorm and Impulse till I find Omniscience. So basically, I'm fine with that first force there. I might force the second one down, but I'm not sure. And they don't look like they can beat Emrakul, but we'll see. I might. There's a good chance I also just cast Brainstorm this next turn. Oh, this might be Strifle Pile or something similar. I think I'm probably casting first. Ooh, another force might change.
Yorion Strifo Pile seems like what they're on.
Yeah, that deck's kind of existed in the past. It hasn't really been played. Like, Urion is not played as much. I think I like jamming the show and tell here because I just drew the second force, which means they're less likely to be able to bounce this unless they have exactly Caracas.
This deck does play Caracas though.
If they're on Urion, there's a chance they are, yeah. I think I'm going to force the once there because they forced. We'll put in our opposition agent. That's a good one actually. It does stop the Cunning Wish shared summons line, so it's not gonna stop this Emrakul unless they have a way of killing. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Once you attack with Emrakul, I figure that they just die.
Yeah, they're gonna concede if this untaps / attacks, but Unless they have some stifle to buy a turn, but I don't think they're winning this game. With 2 cards in hand and I have a force, I don't like unless they have exactly Caracas. I don't think they're winning this game. And even with Caracas, I think I'm probably still winning this game because I have like a brainstorm to try to find omniscience and go again.
Yes. Also, you can brainstorm. If you draw a land, you can brainstorm, and then just play show and tell. Anyways, you can also just brainstorm, find a land.
Oh, that was
So-
Patarion in hand. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not casting. I'm not casting anything right now. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just go to combat, man.
I'm just gonna go to combat. I might cast a post-combat spell, but I think we're just going to combat and seeing what they do. They have to sack their board right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Don't really know what their out is. I don't even know if I'm casting. I actually don't. I guess I should cast one brainstorm because it's free. I guess a preordain too is fine.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute.
Sure. I should not have done that, but I ordered these wrong. But that's okay. I just rather not pitch the show and tell if I have to. It's awkward. I think I bottomed that as well. Because we can force pitch show and tell if we have to win the game that way. I have to draw exactly Caracas here to have a chance. Nope. Cool. Got there. Okay. Why is chat so quiet tonight? We have 16 viewers, which is pretty average, but like chat's pretty quiet tonight, to be honest. Yeah, Lavinia seems good. Beseju seems great. Petals don't seem as great. Fluster seems fine. I probably want 2 rest in peace in this matchup. I don't think there's any creatures I care enough about to bring swords in. Echoing Truth could be a thing, and if they're on Narset. I guess they're on Hall Breach. They might be on Hall Breach, or they did show us they showed us Opposition Agent, which is something, I guess. Kind of on board with just cutting maybe 2 Preordain and Impulse or something for the last cuts. I don't think I really want swords unless I see more like Hall Breacher effects that I care about. Opposition Agent can be beat quite easily.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah. Fuck. Oh, that's very, very awful. Trying to eat candy is very sugar packed. It's kind of what candy is, but
So, do we fetch Island or do we with Prismatic Vista, or do we? Does it matter?
doesn't matter. They're both perfect fetches. We don't play any Tundra or anything.
Yeah, I was just thinking that if we're gonna fetch Island, maybe we should just use the Prismatic Vista if we're ever inclined to get Tundra.
There is no Tundra in the deck, so
Oh, there isn't a Tundra in the deck anymore. Okay.
never was.
Anymore. Never was. Call an ambulance for the Tundra. Or call an ambulance.
What might have been better though? What might have been better is to just play the Seagate though, which I didn't actually think about. It might have just been better to Seagate Ponder. But this
Can
is
you
fine.
force level pitching Seagate?
Yep, it's a blue card.
Last time you force level, it didn't come up. I don't know why.
Don't remember. This card's really good.
So, did you play the first game?
Yeah, we won the first game.
What are we playing against?
We're still against Strifopile, right?
Oh, Strifopile still. Yeah, okay.
This card's really good. I'm just gonna keep repeating that because this card is really good.
Oh, I play it in Vintage all the time. It's really good.
Yeah, but it's like even better in Vintage. In Legacy, it's just subtle goodness.
In Legacy, it's it works.
Maybe I shouldn't be attacking, but I'm going to anyway. Probably should not be attacking. If I attack in the opposition agent, I have to force it because I don't want to trade. But Okay, these
Sure.
are playable magic cards. Probably gonna get rid of Seagate, and I'm thinking a Cunning Wish. Well, I guess we're not even shuffling anyway, so I just do this. Pass.
Whenever I play against the Urion deck, I just take every single thought that if they have this specific card, then I get blown out with a bit of a grain of salt, just because there's a less likeliness that they have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, that play is not the best for them.
What play?
Trading their opposition agent for our Lavinia.
I think it's a fine play for them.
It's, I don't know, maybe. It depends on what they have in their hand. Maybe they want to. I was thinking they were going to brainstorm an end step, but apparently not.
Please don't Hull Breacher me. Oh, they're just gonna Red Blast this? Because I'm fine with that. Unless they go to Red Blast this. What is this? Fawn? I'm fine with that. Whoa. Less fine with that one. Less fine with that one.
No shit, thief. Come on,
Fuck
man.
me. It is Strifo Pile, though. That's just what they do.
Yeah, but
They can't.
no shit, thief.
They can't counter back. It's a 1 of out of the sideboard in the Urion builds. And actually, frankly, most builds of it. There's some stuff here.
Where do we put it back here?
We're not shuffling. It's probably 2 Omniscience. And then I'm just going to cast Fairy and probably down tick.
We could attack here. We will, right?
We're going to attack first, yeah, and then down tick on nothing and draw. I think I'm fine with down
Why do we draw here?
Well, we're seeing Omniscience, but like I think the reason to draw is because if they have Red Blast, I'd rather them hit the Teferi them. Well, I guess I'd rather actually hit the Lavinia, but I don't really want them hitting Teferi. They would hit Teferi. They'd be more likely to hit Teferi than Lavinia, and I want to draw my card off of Teferi first. So what is this, a drown? Because that's fine.
So basically what you're saying is you want to draw a card of Lavinia before they Red Blast your Fairy.
I want to at least cast.
Why would they Red Blast your Teferi on 1 instead of your Lavinia?
Because Lavinia doesn't do as much as Teferi does. Lavinia doesn't stop them from doing shit. They can still flash in shit if Lavinia's in play, where they can't flash in stuff with this, and they have a lot of flash creatures and stuff, so instants and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe that's also a reason not to attack with Lavinia. Just because they might flash them in an end step and attack Teferi.
Well, they couldn't because there's a Teferi in play, right? They can't.
There's just tricks.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not caring about that. And what do you got now? You don't know anything. You just stop and draw a step for no good reason. Let's ponder and try to hit a show and tell to win. There we go. So what can we can't lose to anything.
Show and tell without Flusterstorm, but you got the Fairy. Yeah.
We can't lose to anything. Not even that. This game. GG's, friend.
So we won the first one, and now we're winning again. Nice.
Yeah. That's a clean kill.
So, are we going for a 3-1 here?
He's a nice guy. He said, "Take care, mate." He's a nice guy. A really nice guy. Fan of my stream too. So, we are 2-1 currently. Ideally, we win out, but
So Nathan, what's your what do you think is like the best version of Sneak and Show?
what do you mean by that?
Like, what do you think? Do you have a good a list that you really like?
Oh, Sneak? I don't play Sneak at all, so I don't know.
Oh, I thought you
I barely
some
play
stuff.
I mean, I play it occasionally, I just don't really play it at all. And Omni's different than Sneak in my opinion, so totally.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That was icy. I guess I should just leave that out then. The freezer was colder than I thought it was. It's fine. 20 viewers. This looks very excellent. I hope they aren't on Delver or a Thoughtseize deck, but please be on a Chalice's Void deck. Please. This is Sneak though, likely. Oh, hold up. Okay, they're fucked. Okay, they're fucked.
This
fuck.
is why you don't.
They're an Omni. Oh, fuck, we might lose. Oh, no, this is not good. Shit. Well, here's the risky play. Cunning Wish, get Venser, bounce the shit out of that. Or we could... I think we cast Brainstorm first in case they have their own wish.
Definitely.
I don't want to wish in response to it, because now we are... oh no, we didn't draw a second wish, never mind.
Just do another brainstorm.
I'm thinking about it. So, I think I'm fine with this preordain. I think I'd do Brainstorm again. That's really bad for us, but that's okay, whatever.
I honestly think we go ballistic with the Venser. He only has 2 cards.
No, I'm gonna wait. The best thing he can do is Emrakul. And he bought him to 2 cards. So the best thing he can do is Emrakul here. And,
Then we sacrifice the Omniscience.
Nope, because we'll Cunning Wish for the... That's not resolving. I mean, that's hopefully not resolving. So I'm gonna now get a counterspell that'll bounce that. And counter the Grizzlebrand. Oh, fuck, they had everything. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I waited, because I was worried about that. Is them having a force. That's why you brainstorm first. But it's fine. I think this is a good matchup. I don't really know what color they're on, but it's a good matchup regardless. Anything there might... Yeah, the Sublime thing. That's what I was waiting on. If they went to cast Emrakul, I'd rather than... if they didn't have Force... If they had Force, we were going to lose that game at any stage, right? If they didn't have Force, we were going to wait for them to cast Emrakul or a Grizzlebrand or something, and then counter bounce was the plan. And that would probably be game-winning there, so... yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna... I'm gonna bring this Besaju as well. We're gonna cut some non-instants, which would be the preordains. And, yeah, call it a day. Kinda sucks to lose game 1, but, this hand works.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine. It's got cantrips and Lavinia.
There's Lavinia. That's the part. And a force if they try to go off fast again.
Yeah. So, what are they on?
I have no clue. I would still guess Sneak and Show with Omniscience, but it's possible they're on blue-green. I'd lean towards Sneak and Show, just mainboard Omniscience, because they had City of Traders and Lotus Petal, which is not super common to play in blue-green Omni, but it's definitely possible they're blue-green Omni. I'd just lean on Sneak and Show, though, which means the Slovenia is, like, significantly worse, but, like... Again, they're still Omniscience deck. I'm gonna force this in, probably. Especially if they force. If they daze, it's gonna be sad, but... I think the Slovenia is just game-winning here. Like, this is
as my friends say, you can time walk, or you can give me a time walk whenever someone plays Daze.
It's not...
I think he understands why Daze is so good. He's just spiteful.
I think Slovenia is really, really hard for them to beat. So we'll see what they're up to. Especially at...
Silent Killer.
It's a really, really good card in the mirror matches. I'm liking this more and more. I'm going to attack the Brainstorm. I'm probably just going to fetch and pass. I don't don't think I'm casting Ponder.
Is Lavinia best in the mirror matches, or is it better in some other matchups?
It's for Storm, but they are on Sneak.
Yeah, Storm makes sense.
I was right there on Sneak. Now they can't cast Sneak Attack. Enjoy, opponent. I will attack. I think this game's over, though. I don't think they're winning this game. I think we're going to sit here and beat them to death with these. What the fuck is this? This is a Venser? Click. I guess I'm countering that.
What is he gonna do with the click? Take care of Brainstorm or Ponder?
No, he's gonna fucking block this thing, which is not what I want to happen.
Oh, you're attacking, right.
I don't really care what he takes. I don't want him to fucking block the Lavinia. I was right that they were on Sneak, though. It's a good call.
Yeah.
It was a good call. And keeping this hand was really good, too.
Are we brainstorming an Ensta?
Nope.
Interesting.
I'm probably never brainstorming, to be honest. I would say this brainstorm is a force pitch more than anything.
Interesting.
It might brainstorm it, like, depending on what we draw. If we draw a blue card, it might brainstorm in my main phase. But I really don't think it does anything. I think we're gonna beat them to death for the next 7 turns, or, like, for the rest of the game. That's pretty good, but I'm still not... actually, I was just gonna play the land and pass, then. And hold up the Venser and everything we need to hold up.
Yeah, I mean, every time they tap that Ancient Tomb, you're taking another turn. They're taking another turn off their own life.
Yeah.
Even this fetch is another turn. Oh, it's a 5-turn clock.
Yep. I mean, this game's
So,
over. It's also going to be quicker after I cast this on there in step.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think I'm bouncing my Seagate to hand so that I can use it as a force pitch.
You would love for them to tap Ancient Tomb here. Venser that seems great.
I'm thinking I might not Venser that.
It's a 2-turn clock, though.
Why would I Venser this, though?
Are you thinking of forcing it?
No, I'm thinking about letting it go. What the fuck are they gonna do? What are they gonna put in that matters? Whatever they put in gets Vensered. I just put in Venser with this, and then I hold up Fluster, Force Brainstorm. And
What if they put in Omniscience and play Emrakul?
They can't, because there's like what I guess they can activate this now. That's pretty good to not think that through. Well, you have to activate now. I guess that.
I think you should have. I think you should have Vensered the spell.
I agree. I agree, but I didn't think about the sneak attack was the catch there.
Yeah.
That was really bad. That was really bad. That was really.
What are we doing here?
Digging. I don't really know what the fuck else I'm doing.
Maybe you can find source plowshares.
I don't have.
You still have in your.
I think I'm dead. That's what I'm seeing here. Because I fucked this up. If this is Emrakul, I'm fucked. I don't have a stifle effect or anything, so there's no point in doing anything. Yeah, I lost this game for not playing the correct play, but that's okay. We have another... Wait, did we lose game 1? We did lose game 1. Fuck me.
We did lose game 1.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so punishing.
Oh, you lost this match because you didn't Venser.
Well, they still could have had something for Venser, so I don't know.
The reason I was going for that so much is because I think that
I didn't think about.
you had forcible Venser.
I agree, but we had everything covered but sneak attack, and I didn't even think about the sneak attack, so that was my fault. Yeah, I mean we're dead.
Also, you had so much to prevent things from coming into play, but you didn't have anything. Like you only had Venser to prevent things from that are already in play. You know. Also, things that are in play are generally good, better.
I literally think the only thing I lose to there is sneak attack, and I didn't think about it, so that's not even like that bad.
Wouldn't you lose to Omniscience Emrakul too?
They couldn't cast on Emrakul. It's not an instant, and they can't because I just put in Venser bounce their Omniscience. Then what the fuck are they gonna do? They can't cast spells. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen, but I was like not thinking straight.
I was thinking like, what if they could play the Emrakul? Like I'm thinking they could play the Emrakul, and then they could play like put an Emrakul, and then you bounce the missions.
Yeah, but that's
And
what I
then
was.
they
That was.
attack for 50.
I basically think I screwed that up by I should have thought of sneak attack. I just didn't think about sneak attack. If I had thought of sneak attack, I would have not. I would have forced, not forced. I would have. Maybe I would have forced. Yeah, if I had thought about sneak attack, I think I would have forced it, not ventured.
Yeah, you could force / Venser. Both of those are good plays. I think maybe force is better though.
I think I would have used
force.
force. I think I would have used force if the. I think forcing there is better than like if I.
What are you gonna bounce with? What are you gonna bounce with Venser?
Not sure. It doesn't really matter. I was probably just gonna hold on the Venser. I think they're the incorrect play. I'm working. I'm watching. Nice. I think the correct play was to force or Venser. It doesn't really matter a ton. I wasn't paying a ton of attention. But basically, I fucked that up by not thinking about sneak attack. If I had thought about sneak attack, it's super simple. I would have done something. I would have countered it or played something like Venser. But like I just didn't think about it, and that's just as far as it goes. There's no just like argument about that, I guess. Well, like if I had thought about sneak attack, I would have thought about it. But it was like I'm like I think I bounce everything. Oh wait, I don't bounce sneak attack as reliably, so it's just my fault. But it's okay, happens.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, I was playing you.
So brainstorm and then fluster. I couldn't fluster the sneak attack. Oh, I could have brainstormed and then flustered the show and tell. That's a good fucking point, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did not think that through. That probably actually might have been the correct play then. Would it be brainstorm, then fetch, and then fluster? Yeah, that would have been a good play. That probably actually would have been the cleanest line.
Nathan, do you ever play Vintage Cube?
Vintage Cube? It's not on right now, but sometimes. This looks like elves, and elves is not
okay.
a role.
I mean, if you ever want to do a Vintage Cube, I'm actually pretty good at cubing, so...
I have no viewers that like Vintage Cubes, so I'm probably never going to do Vintage Cube again on stream. It's just not worth my time.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a big fucking waste of time and, frankly, money. I don't really play Vintage Cube to do well at it. I play it for fun, and I don't think it's worth playing on stream when there's so many other streamers that will do that. That's not what my stream is based on, and I don't really care to be on that. What the fuck am I playing against? The double thought seized me after revealing a forest. Nick fit. That explains it. That is very good.
I played against Nick Fit during the Swedish Championship,
Shit.
and he beat me with like a bunch of carpets.
It
was really annoying.
I just drew the nuts. Go away. There we go. Bingo.
So
I actually think this Force of Will is pretty bad here, but that's okay.
I mean, it does something.
That's fine.
I don't think that does something.
So I think it's fine. It's actually doing quite a bit right now, but like this stops this, which means I can't Venser it, but like...
I don't think that's your game plan though. I mean, it kills the Teferi, I guess.
Does this work with... Hold up. Does this work with fucking, the Veteran Explorer? Do they get my lands?
I think so.
That is kind of fucked. And they get to kill Teferi here, too. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Maybe I'm supposed to counter that Pitch Fencer. Or maybe... Yeah, that was pretty bad of me.
They probably should have forced Pitch Fencer. That seems...
That was pretty fucking stupid of me, but,
Questing Beast. Probably gonna force that, right?
No, if I'm not forcing that, I'm not forcing this. This card does nothing against me. Wait, why are we attacking? Okay, well, that's just dumb. Cool. So...
Did he attack?
Yeah, he attacked Teferi, even though this was killing Teferi, but that's okay.
Well, maybe he really wanted to kill the Teferi, because Questing Beast has a lot of text.
He's dead now.
Yeah.
Well, hold up. He's not dead, but he's probably dead. I mean,
Sorry, I have to take a call. I'll be
No
back in
problem.
a second.
Just mute yourself or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this game's not in the best shape, but, like, we need to try to avoid Assassin's Trophy here. Wall therapy. Fuck me. They know about vents or they don't know about force. Shit. I guess I cast this. And then I think I bounce... probably opposition agent. And then I let this go. And I make them sack a creature if they want to take my force, which would be the questing beast. But I don't think they'll flash this back unless... I guess they'll flash back to... they named force. Did they know about the force? They might have known about force. Well, if they have a last... oh no, we know their hand. They don't have trophy. Because they have opposition agent plus... yeah, okay, well, they might not have known about force, but they knew about... I don't think they knew about force. I think it was just a heads-up play because they, I think it was a heads-up play because they, I think it was a heads-up play because it was obvious that I should have bounced Questing Beast if I, didn't, I guess. So that was just a heads-up play. What does this say? Each player may search their library. Is that a fucking combo? Is that a fucking combo, guys? Anyone know? Anyone know if that combos? It's fucking stupid if it does. I'm pretty sure that's a combo. They're not attacking, which is interesting. I guess they don't really want to trade this that badly. It's so stupid if it's a combo. Oh,
Okay, so what's happening?
I'm losing to a questing beast. How are you doing?
Oh.
They...
yeah, some guy just called me saying that my dad's social security number
oh, I'm dead.
is on the internet.
This is lethal. Oh no, it's not lethal. Yeah, it is lethal. If they attack all, it's lethal. Which they probably will.
Do they not attack?
No, they attacked just with Questing Beast last turn, which made sense. Now I'm dead. Well, they beat the thing. We also just drew.
Wait, did we 2-2 this? Or is this,
We're 2-2 currently. We're going to game 3. I really don't know how to sideboard here, but...
it
all these
seemed
matchups have
Plow
been
was really
odd.
good.
Yeah,
I think that Lotus Petal is actually pretty good because it lets you combo off.
I don't need a
Make them
combo
more
off
quick.
quicker ever against them, so I don't think that's relevant. I think
Yeah,
is
maybe.
annoying that I want those. I think I want 1 rip, but not 2. Rip could be really good against them, though. Alright, I'm gonna bring in both rip, and... no, I'm probably not. I probably just want 1. Yeah, it seems fine. I think they're on straight green-black, so I don't think there's a reason to board more than that. Not sure. Oh, my ice cream. Right, I should go get that at some point. Maybe after this match, I'll get it. No, what does this card do? Hello?
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, Anza just posted a tweet that I just retweeted because it's interesting. I don't think it's gonna see play either, but it's a counter spell that it's a new spoiler. That's 1 in a blue, counter an instant or sorcery. Search their surgical them essentially, and surgical them for that many. So surgical them for any number of that same card that you countered, and yeah. And surgical them, and then they draw a card for each card I think you did or something. Let's see, what does this say? It's a bad translation. For each card exiled from his hand, or from their hands. So, It could just be really bad, but it's also really good against show and tell. Fun enough. Marin, yeah. You got Marin. Could be a Hex Drinker, yeah, that's fine. My Rest in Peace is looking real silly now, but you know. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. You really don't.
Did you draw your one and only Steam piece? That's kind of.
If they name Ponder, they're stream sniping. So let's don't name Ponder opponent. Don't snipe because I think they named Teferi. Okay, that's fair. I think that's a fair call.
I mean, why would you name Ponder?
No, the only reason they name it is if they're stream sniping. That's what I said. Like, and last game they made a heads up play that I'm a little suspicious of, but like it might. Again, it could have just been a heads up play, but it's one of those things that as a streamer you have to like kind of say that might not be a heads up play. It might be more than that. It could just also be like you might be cheating because I have gotten sniped in the past. It happens, but like these cards are so bad. I don't really think I can take these. So I'm going to shuffle those. That's a bit better. I don't really like Veil Summer, just a cycle. Okay, that's fine. Probably not sniping, but that's good. It's good. That's why I didn't take the Emrakul. They must have those out of the sideboard, maybe main board. Unless they're playing white, but we didn't see white over them. It's probably just a sideboard card, frankly. This is not good. I have successfully not drawn anything, but that's cool. The shit is this? That's fine. So I have Marin in hand, and now another card. You play Wasteland, opponent? In Nick Fit? I mean, I guess. I guess you play Wasteland in Nick Fit, sure. That totally makes sense, right? Why would you... I guess they're gonna tap them all. No, they're just gonna leave their veils up for fun.
For fun.
I don't even know why they'd bring in Veil Summer in this matchup. It seems actively bad, but maybe, I don't know. I don't even think Veil Summer in their deck period is good, but like... We're gonna die to this Hex Drinker, so that's cool. I mean, I draw Omniscience, this game's over, but like... Ugh. Last game we just Omniscience and then still lost, so...
There's an April's Fool's Arabian Nights Island. The Duelist.
I can't force after this. I'm gonna force this. I should have pitched another force. That was bad. That was really bad. I didn't matter. I just drew another force. It's fine. I think I'm dead on board. Don't they just pump this and kill me? Yep, that's what I'm seeing, right? Cool. Yeah, that was a really sad 2-3. Wonderful. Yeah, that was quite disappointing. I think I played pretty horribly and ran into some really bad matchups. Slash, not even bad matchups, just matchups that non-existent matchups. So, yeah, we're gonna try one more league here because we have the tickets for it and we can. So here's league number 2 with Blue-White Omni and unlucky game 3. I think that was just an unlucky league in general. I think part of it is I don't. What is this? I think I'm just like, I think I played pretty badly against Sneakacho, but like I also think that I think I'm just like, I think I got pretty unlucky in that last match, which is fine, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Happens. I'm not going to complain too much. Deverlane. Good luck, have fun. This is a good hand. Bad play against Sneak.
And my friend's a really big.
I agree. The play against Sneak was questionable, but it was like mostly because I just didn't think they would have anything that could beat Fencer. And I just I think. I wonder if this is a mirror. I think playing. I didn't think about. I literally didn't think about Sneak Attack. I was like, oh, they're just gonna put in either Omniscience and die, or they're gonna put in like Grizzlebrand and die or something. I thought I legit like the only thing I was thinking about is they're gonna put in Grizzlebrand and then they lose to Spencer, off it, and I was like, okay, they'll draw 7, no, but they don't do anything. So that's what I thought what the show and tell was, and that's why I was like, oh, I was fine with just letting this go. But I think it was just a mistake. I think it was just bad, actively bad of what I did, but that's okay. I also think I should have brainstormed here instead of playing that planes, but that's whatever. You can brainstorm next turn if nothing goes right. Oh, blue-green. This could be a mirror. Like a blue-green mirror. Oh, my ice cream. Fuck, I keep fucking forgetting. This is what happens when I have been off medicine for a while. Let's see. Where is the spoon? Oh, it's soft now. Nice. Very nice. Soft ice cream. Yummy. It's my second favorite flavor of ice cream because my first... what's that sound? My first favorite flavor was out of stock at the store. So I just bought my second favorite flavor. Okay. Chocolatey. Ow. Okay, so they've preordained a bunch, making me think they're on combo. Even the Vista, blue-green doesn't always play Vista, but they might be on. They might be on Omni. They might also just be on control deck. Are you still there, or are you just like making annoying sound? Ooh, Omniscience. Hello. I think I try to resolve to. Ooh, change plans. I'm gonna try to resolve Teferi because if it is the mirror match, Teferi is the mirror breaker. But that Force of Will was a really nice draw. There's a good chance I force this in, depending what they pitch. Pitched Impulse. So this is a mirror match, which means I'm gonna force this in. Pitch Seagate, I believe.
I mean, Teferi's actually pretty good in this with this hand. I mean, it's actually better than Force of Will, in a way.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little worried that if they show and tell I lose this game, but
yeah, that would be annoying.
I think if I untap, they lose, so we'll see.
That brainstorm looks terrible.
Yeah, ugly.
Why is it like a 4? Kinda. It doesn't even look like the real card, you know?
Jig, what the fuck are you doing? RP Spelling? What are you trying to record? What are you trying to record? I'm so confused. I think I just go for it. I mean, technically I could brainstorm first, but I think I just go for it and, like, what are they gonna do? They have nothing, clearly. I mean, sure, you put an Emrakul. I have to kill you this turn, I guess, is now what's happening. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to read a name. Well, now we don't have to kill them this turn. Change plans. I'll top both these. I guess I'll brainstorm first, because we're just gonna bounce that. You know, they're fucking dead, so it doesn't really matter what we do now. Let's go our own Emrakul. Guess I don't need to show them the Venser, because they'll just scoop to this. What name are you trying to read? Sorry. Our opponent's name or something? It's Deverett Lane. I don't know. So mirror match, so we went Lavinia, Beseju, Fluster, and probably Echoing Truth is fine as well. We're gonna cut Petals again, and a couple Preordains, and run it back.
So Nathan, do you like just one Beseju and Sidebird?
These days, yeah. I used to play 2.
Yeah, when I was playing, I was playing 2.
Depends on the build.
I was playing a pretty different.
Sorry, it doesn't really depend on the build. It depends on the meta. It's like really only good versus miracles. Like, and your favorite against miracles anyway. That's why I play 1 these days.
Yeah. Would it be possible to play 0?
Yep, probably. I like the 1 though. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's good in the mirror too sometimes. Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'm not letting that resolve, sadly. I'm not forcing that in. Or out, I guess, in. I don't know, I'm not forcing that. Could play around that, but should have just played fetch, but I was gonna have to fetch I wanted to fluster this actually. I don't know, I was gonna have to fetch an island anyway. I think this is fine.
Nathan, I kind of gotta hop out. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no
have
problem,
to
dude. I'll see you around.
do some stuff. Yeah, I'll see you around. Good luck with the stream. I hope you 5-0 this time.
Alright, see you, dude.
Yeah, I'll see it.
See ya. That was my friend Adam. And he's gone, so I don't think I'm putting music on though, unfortunately. Because I need to keep this recording going. Is my point. It's not doing anything. Cool. I guess I'm not doing anything either. My guess is they're trying to veil in a show and tell, which might be difficult with my current hand. Carpet's fine. Maybe Echoing Truth these. I don't think so, but might. Now I wish I did. I guess I'll get a planes because we're playing it around that carpet. I'm gonna have to fluster this in, so pitch drawn. So they're just playing a really bad build is all I'm seeing. They're just playing like a super unoptimal build. Which is fine, a lot of people do this. They play really bad builds of Omni. Alright, don't have fluster. It's truth. I think they should have let all the fluster copies go on the stack first. Just an opinion though. Not sure. That's not bad. Fortunately, the thing makes a lot of mana, which is not the best for me. Where do I find copyright-free music? I can listen to some... Maybe I can put some copyright-free music on. String beats. I want to listen to copyright-free. Copyright-free EDM. Okay. I have to go on the app 1 sec. I'll do that in a sec. I'm a little worried. I want to put copyright-free music on. Just so I can listen to something while I play the rest of this out and still have a recording. So Harris Heller, right? Yeah, nice. I need to look at what the fuck? How did I figure this out? Shit. I need to find the stupid thing. How do I get... I need to go... I just had it, 1 second. I need to look the... Go to app. How do I go to app? Artist playlist. Yeah, that one. Play. Download app. I have the app. Open Spotify. Okay. Should be there. There we go. Got it. Okay, I haven't listened to this playlist in fuck tons, so... Wander's pretty good. Just some background noise for the time being, while we finish this league without Adam. I don't think I care about the mana at this point. Let's try to kill him. I want to find something to kill him with. Vinia's pretty good. I think I take both of these. I think it's Lavinia first. Put that in off of Show and Tell. Maybe I play Teferi then. I'm just gonna cast it. It's fine. They're not beating this card, so I don't know what they're doing. What are they? How are they gonna beat that card? They're not gonna beat that card. Is the answer? Yeah, you have carpet mana, whatever. I guess they could have Emrakul. I have some Omniscience Emrakul, I lose. Only thing I could have. I don't even know if I'm dead to Omniscience Emrakul, though. Might be. Right. How many permanents? 7? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm dead to Emrakul. Off of the questions. You want to shuffle before casting Ponder? Okay. If we get another turn, though, I think we win. I think I should take Inventor first, actually. The Lily can't beat Venser, so should have ignored the 2 damage that was tempting to get in. Gotta show and tell? No, you don't. And dismember this, because that does not seem optimal for you. Echoing Tree? That's probably not order. Ooh, I have a second one. Yeah, that's no less optimal for me, but I'm not doing it this turn, so it's fine. Now what? I think they lose this game, but we'll see. I think I'm casting that. If they pass, I cast this. I think I'm bouncing, probably just the carpet. I'm gonna do this. It's a little risky, like very risky, but I think it's fine. I guess I should cast this first. Can't really do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna cast this now. If they have force, it's a little fucking awkward. Maybe I should not have done that, but well, they have to Echoing Truth and then force, so it's not. I also shouldn't have tapped out. That was pretty bad, but I shouldn't have tapped out a white there. Those are relevant magic cards, guys. Very relevant magic cards. So let's stick 2 lines on top and pass then. I don't need to cast sorceries, so bounce your carpet. I guess I don't need to land either, though. That was probably fucking dumb, but it's good. Should've upticked, it's fine though. Yeah, that's the terrible magic card, but you can put that in your deck, that's fine. Ooh, you're gonna put a Ponder on top of your deck. Congrats, you're still dead. Like, what is the point? Like, this card is so bad in Show and Tell. It's a little better in blue-green than in blue-white, but it's so bad. It's so bad. You like fuck tons of mana, do I care? No. Still don't care. Now what? I guess it was correct to downtick on this, because they're gonna have to bounce it before killing me. And they have to bounce this, too. I don't fucking know what they're doing. Fail? That's fine. Going for it, I guess. Have to bounce this. Now what? You're still dead. Am I seeing something wrong? At Emrakul? They knew about this too. On board they knew about this. The on-board trick they knew about. This Veil does not do jack shit, guys. Yep, good games. Yeah, good job playing the worst Omnitel deck. If you had Teferi, that I would have lost that game. Nope, you had Veil Summer, guess you lose. Congrats! Jesus, why do people do that? I always wonder. I always wonder why people play, like, worse versions of decks, but, you know, let them be. Let them be. Let them be. Maybe I just post a couple matches. Maybe I won't post the Sneak and Show match. The Sneak and Show match was kind of embarrassing. Maybe I won't post that on YouTube. Maybe I'll just post the versus the Bant, what was it, Bant Food Chain, and post this one against Blue-Green Omni. Filter a little bit. Filter the bad plays out. Who's this? Loscilla. Never heard of them, but cool. I mean, they're not good. Just never heard of them. We're on the play. I'm gonna keep this hand. I probably wouldn't keep... I don't know. This hand's awkward on the draw, but it's, like, probably still fine. They're 2-2 in their league, huh? I'm gonna bottom the Impulse. I think I keep the Omniscience because we have a Brainstorm and a Ponder. I think it's fine. Hopefully the Brainstorm that I'm gonna greedily cast doesn't whiff. Alright, so I do have a player who wants me to put this on YouTube, playing against D&T, so we're gonna put this one on YouTube as well. Look, yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, well, don't have Wasteland, please, because that would be really sad. Shuffle. That's a pitch, at least. It's a pitch card. If they cast Thalia, I win this game if I draw a land. Just cast Thalia. I mean, there's a lot of cards they could have here, but, like, Wasteland would be the worst of them for me. If this music gets me copyrighted down, I'm gonna fucking be pissed, because this is copyright-free music, and YouTube shouldn't be able to do jack shit about it, but, like, if they do, then fuck me. Don't Wasteland me, please. Just cast Thalia. Fuck you. Just cast Thalia. Fuck you. Oh, it's so punishing. Ooh, we drew the land, though, so, I mean, I would've won if they just cast Thalia. I'm very tempted to keep all these lands, because we have the kill. I think I'm bottoming the island, but I'll keep the Caracas and just play the plains. I'm a little worried about Thalia off that vial, but that's not fun. Maybe I should keep the island. I guess I don't care about Thalia now. Thalia? That's not Thalia. Ooh, maybe they'll tap out for something. Probably, hopefully they don't Wasteland me. Sword of Fire Ice. Yeah, just cast that, you know? Or hold up Batter Skull or something. Don't port me. It'd be really kind of you not to port me. They ticked it up to 3. It's less fun. It's less fun. At least it means no Thalia, but like, I guess we can beat Thalia kinda fairly. I should have kept the island too, I think. Problem with this hand is it's not guaranteed to win. There's a good chance I lose. Still, even in casting after show and tell. I don't think they know what I'm on though. So we have that advantage. I think they would have ported Island if they knew what I was on over the plains, but that's just me. They probably think we're on Stoneblade with the C8 randomly. Because they probably wanted their Stoneforge to live, would be my guess. Would be why they would port the plains. Just cast something. Yeah, perfect. I'm thinking about forcing this. Let's see. I think I'm gonna force this. I'm a little cautious about this. So if I let this go, so if I'm pitching Omniscience, or sorry, if I'm pitching Show and Tell, they're gonna prelate me on 3, which is a little scary here. I probably lose this game if they do that. So I'm showing them what I'm on, but like, maybe they just won't. They usually don't have prelate main deck, but sometimes they do. Cunning Wish? Not that kind. I'm supposed to fetch first. So that way I can leave up the Caracas if it becomes relevant ever. If they have Wisp, I don't really care. And that's not doing anything, friend. So, cast this. Well, I'm gonna bounce the vial, I think. I probably should have cast Omniscience first there, but I don't really know. That's fine. They're, I'm gonna cast Omniscience now. I would not draw, but just in case they have some random shit that I could lose to. I don't really know. I don't think it matters there, but I think it's just safer to once you draw the Wish like that. I think I actually should have cast the second Omniscience before casting Teferi there, but that's okay. They should not concede to that. They should figure out if I'm playing Grizzlebrand or not, but you know. This is a matchup I don't play enough, so I'm gonna just support... Consult my guide on this. Choking on ice cream, fun. 3 Impulse Pyridine. That makes a lot of sense. I actually think after seeing a Spirit, I might want like 1 Pyridine in there. Or, sorry, 1 Impulse in there. We want Swords and Truth. I think the 1 Impulse is better than the Pyridine if they're playing on Spirit, which most decks do these days, so 1 Impulse is fine. It's also good with playing around ports and stuff. This is a really medium hand that I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm gonna counter the Vial with this hand. This hand does not like either Vial or Thalia that much, but I wonder if I should actually just play the Seagate there. I don't think so because I have the 2 pitches now. I'd prefer they don't Thalia here. I'm gonna let that go. A little awkward because I'd wanted this Brainstorm with the fetch, but now we're gonna have to just source this into turn. But that's fine. It's gonna be a slow game, so especially with our hand. I was debating playing Seagate there, but I think it's just better to play this. I think I waste line, I'm gonna lose this game, so... we are gonna have to Brainstorm with the fetch. Like, not in the turn, obviously, but like, we'll do it on our, turn. That's fine. I think you should side these out versus me in the Stoneforges, but I don't know. What do they get? Sort of fires? Yeah, that one's something, I guess. Still in, like... Just gonna Brainstorm here. There's arguments to Pyridine, but I think we have enough lands that I'd just rather, Brainstorm. I'm gonna Ponder Shuffle, I think. The only exception would be if I found a Swords. I don't think I'd Shuffle, but... this is looking a good shuffle to me. It's a pretty good draw, actually. Well, it's not a good draw, but it's not a bad draw. There's the Wasteland, and it's all the way out. I'm gonna force this, just Seagate, I think. Interesting to see if they port me or not here. They might. Find out. I don't think they're gonna port me. I'm tempted to say they're not going to, because they probably want to put that thing into play. Sword. Either way, they lose to this Teferi. Because they have a land. not necessarily lose, but like it's not putting them in a good spot because if they port us, they're not gonna port us. So I think that's a correct play to not port there because they want to put in the sword, but I'm gonna just end up pondering, shuffling, and then venturing the Stoneforge. They'll put in a sword, hopefully not a Batter Skull, and then our Fairy lives. And I don't really care about the sword because it doesn't fit. Go ponder here. I'm gonna be shuffling these cards. They don't really accomplish much, so it's not the worst. It's not the best either, though. Dang it, Island. Music's so fucking repetitive. This is exactly why I don't listen to copyright-free music on stream, and I just rather listen to good shit. But like, no Batter Skill, please. It's not Batter Skill. Perfect. Plan success. I mean, they can use all their mana to put a sword on a Stoneforge. Do I care? Probably not. I might care, actually. Maybe I'm forcing the Stoneforge, but probably not. I don't think I care. Could be really good, but I'm gonna preordain for our swords if we need to. Am I out of ice cream? No. Skyclave? That's fine. That's actually less fine than I thought it was. It's fine. They're just gonna equip sword. It's not the biggest issue. I might have cared, but like, I don't think I do. Well, successfully found good cards. I can just bounce the sword, honestly. I think I'm bottoming this. Or I can bounce the sword in combat, but then I don't get the show and tell. I think I bottom that and take that, and then I guess I bounce the sword now. Maybe I carry it on the way down too. It could be relevant. Probably not. Thinking. Probably don't. I probably just let it go. I really don't care about it, to be honest. I mean, if we ever find Omniscience, this game's over. So I don't think I care about swords that much. This sword. I should just call it the sword. You made a dubstep playlist? Why did you make a dubstep playlist? So this is like fucking annoying, but like, I think I'm just gonna let it go. They get to go at me and then shoot that, it's fine. I can bounce the sword again if I really care. Music's really not optimal, but sure. I'm suffering, guys. I'm suffering with bad music so we can put this recording on YouTube. Appreciate me. Appreciate me. Oh, Dugas is streaming. That's why I have no viewers. Fun. Caracas is also fine. Oh, they're dead. Cool. Simple. Fucking simple, eh? They can't have anything now. I mean, Canonist would be their best card here. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. We're gonna counter that because I think I care. Guess I want to figure out how to counter this. I guess Sublime Epiphany. I guess that's correct, yeah. Counter, draw, and I guess bounce sword is fine. Counter, bounce sword, draw. make a neuter. That's not great, but that's fine. It's a little sad that we haven't drawn anything relevant, but yeah. Fine. We're like, this game's over. We're not losing this game now, so I don't really think I counter anything. That, like, I don't think I counter sword even. Maybe I counter sword. I don't want to counter anything, but we'll see. They could bait with sword, that would be kind of scary. See how far they tap, like what they tap. A wisp? And then what? What are you wisping? If they wisp, that would be less optimal for me. Then they can wisp, XL till wisp, return, wisp on end step. Wisp, this goes to my end step. Yeah, I gotta counter that. I can't give them that much time. Don't have Council's Judgment, please. No Council's Judgment, please. One time, no Council's Judgment. Don't punish me for my mediocre play. Woo, they don't care about Teferi. That's probably really good news for me. Because now Venser's a win, too. Never mind, Venser's less of a win now, but it's fine. Fun. How do I beat this card? We're gonna find out. So we can do it on our, on their turn to draw one card. It's not the worst. Could be game winning still. One card could be enough because we already have 2 cards to tuck, so it's not the worst. I also hope they attack. Not the greatest, but you know. Sword time. This play. Probably dead, huh? Okay, kill me. Is that lethal? It is, huh? It's 5/8, yeah. If they put it on this dude, it's lethal. I mean, yeah, I had to fetch. I had no outs to that. Yeah, fucking sucked that we drew nothing for like 3 turns, but there's always a game 3. They just have to figure out which guy to put this on and then I lose. Ah, they figured it out. How genius. Your deck is so big brain. Yeah, no jokes. It's actually like quite a hard deck to play, but in this situation it was not that hard. It was just, wow. Woo. Yeah, that did not go over so well. I'm gonna take one more Prairie Union. Try to kill them a little faster than giving them that much time. Wasn't very impressed with my deck there, how it performed, but, you know, happens that you just miss on draws sometimes. I did have to wisp, like, I had to... Maybe I should just let the wisp resolve. The wisp... I think that was I think I did that badly. I think I should have let the wisp trigger resolve. Like, what was the worst case that happened? Wisp out my thing till end step, then what? Then I untap and kill them. Like, I think I played that badly. I was just worried about the amount of pressure they had, but maybe that was fucking stupid, because if I needed to, I could have grabbed a Venser off the Wish to, like, bounce a Wisp. Actually, that's probably the correct play, would be to Wish in response, get Shared Summons. Shared Summons, bounce... Actually, no, that doesn't work either. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to... Someone would, in the YouTube comments, to maybe tell me what do you think the correct play was. This hand's fucking awful, but I'm keeping it because it wins on turn 3 if I draw lands or cantrips. You know, just care whatever the hell they do for the first few turns. Heads up, you should not keep this hand, but I think it's fine. That's not true. I don't think this hand's very good, but I think I'm gonna keep it anyway. I just hate that I have to carry that right now, but... And probably their turn 2 play. Okay. Just draw a land, and then we got somewhere to start with, at least. Don't Thalia. That's fine. Where's your Thalia's opponent? Just draw land, how about that? I wonder if I even go for it if I draw land. I think I do. Okay, I think we just go for it. It's not super great if they have a Wisp, but like, I don't think Wisp wins. I think you go for this. I don't think Deafening Silence. This hand is very risky. We'll watch. It's gonna pay off. What are they gonna do? Thalia will be a bit fucking annoying, but come on, just put in that sword. This hand is very risky. I agree. This hand's very risky. I trust my deck though. So deck failed me last game, but like I trust this deck enough to keep hands like these sometimes. I had 2 forces. It wasn't the end of the world. We had a force for turn 1 Viola and Thalia if they had the Thalia. Pretty late. What are you gonna name? 3? So that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. What if they name 1 or 3? Maybe they name 15 for Emrakul, because that doesn't work, but players are dumb sometimes. I'm glad I jammed it though, because I would have had to counter that, which would be unfortunate. And I wish wouldn't have beat that anyway, because they can just I can't stifle it or anything. They're trying to decide between 1 and 3, I think. I mean, 1 salts off swords. They named 1. Well, fuck. Got there. I think they're supposed to name 3, but maybe. I don't know. Have the 3. Well, draw a Cunning Wish and we just get there. We can force this on the way down too, which is relevant. You think the best number to call is 3? I would agree with that, but like, they did not... I don't know if they saw... No, there's a 1. Draw 2 swords. Super awkward. You agree to block Wish? Well, it's Wish and Teferi. I think I agree, but like I just don't know. I don't want to shuffle these, but I also don't really want to cast Seagate. But if I don't cast Seagate, I don't clear the top of my deck. So I think I'm casting Seagate. And drawing the 2 swords, casting one of them out of the Stoneforge, and then passing. And probably forcing the... I probably force the prelate, would be my guess. I don't really want them naming 1 right now. Or anything, frankly. I don't really want them naming anything. I think I'm gonna force this. I don't like this play, but I'm gonna force it anyway. Buys a turn, I guess. Just find show and... Sorry, don't find show and tell. Find the fucking Cunning Wish already. They're gonna fucking prelate. I think the reason they named 1, my guess, is because they have Council Judgment in hand, and to that I lose. That, however, is not Council Judgment. This is fine. Vials, fine. I'm not killing that in a turn. I mean, there's no reason to kill it in a turn, but like... I think I'm just gonna pass. I want them to spend all their mana on, like, sword equip. And then I'll sword it in combat. Just play sword. Simple. This deck is whiffing fucking hard. Just want to mention that. We've whiffed 2 games in a row now. Okay. Copyright-free music? Fucking awful. But I'm trying to record a YouTube video, so... But I hate recording YouTube videos. I honestly fucking hate it. It's like super not really what I want to be doing, but with my time, but I think this is gonna be a... Oh, fuck me. I think this is gonna be a good video for YouTube. May not put up the whole league in there, but I think there'll be a few matches I'll put in there when I have the time to edit it. Editing. It's probably getting Wisp, which is or Prelate if they have a second one. Something. Could get Jailer if they play that card too. Jailer draws cards. Probably just gets Wisp though. That's Spirit. It's not super fun. Not the funnest card on earth, but okay. They're fucking dead, so Hannah wish he would die immediately, but can't. Yeah, so the reason name 1 is he would suspect, or they would suspect swords, swords and cantrips, right? I think naming 1 is fair, but I think naming 3 is better. No, we have infinite turns now. Thankfully, we saved the Crocus here. Finally get the wish. Yeah, we got the wish. We did it! We should have won last game too, but like, we didn't, so fuck it, whatever. GG, they're like, oh, can I beat this? No, he hasn't cast... Wait, is this... They could technically Mind Break this, but then I can bounce it to my hand. They can Mind Break this, notably. But then I Venser it back to my hand, and then they can't Mind Break it. I also take an extra turn. They know about the Venser. They probably won't... I mean, if they have the Mind Break, they will cast the Mind Break and see if I don't respond. But, like, I'm going to respond if I don't click through it, so... There's the Mind Break. So I suspected as much. They have to have another Mind Break now. They saw the line. Basically, they saw that I saw the line, which was Venser bounced my Emrakul on the stack. And to that, they conceded. They probably actually should have waited till I clicked the Emrakul over the clicking the Wish, because I've fucked up and done that before and clicked the Wish, and then they just cast Wish again. Or sorry, not Wish, what is it? Trap. I've done that before. I've misclicked before. Misclicked / fucked up. Like, thought about it in my mind and then fucked up the play. So they probably should have waited till I clicked it, but like, I think the concession's fair if they know what's coming, which they did. They knew I knew the line, I guess. Should give VIP to Giglio. Good luck, man, and you have to go. See ya, dude. Okay, this music is fucking horrible. I fucking hate this music. But I have to listen to it for a fuck ton of time. Because I have to listen to this fucking music because I'm recording. It's fucking stupid. If anyone finds better copyright-free music, tell me, because this is fucking annoying. Let's just give some rules out. So Slasher was unmodded because he... Oh, Jesus. No. No. Trainer water? Good luck. We're in this one. Okay. Alright, Giglio, you got your wish. You were against, your old friend. So, this music's not as bad. I'm gonna add Giglio to, I don't fucking know how to spell your name. Giglio, what's your fucking... Can you type for a sec so I just see your full name? Please don't be Death Shadow. One time. One time, no Death Shadow. I really don't want to play against Death Shadow. Can we just, like, not? Is it Death Shadow? It might not be Death Shadow. That's pleasant. I think they would have fetched Shockland if this is Death Shadow. So, not Death Shadow. That's really pleasant. I'm still gonna brainstorm. Sorry, I'm gonna preordain because I don't... The bottom both of these, they don't really do much, and I wanna have a good brainstorm. I think I'm gonna... If I have to force, which I'd prefer not to this turn, I'm gonna force pitch Cunning Wish. Delta. Omniscience, not bad. Yeah, we have to test it, but I don't think it's good. I think it's fine. Don't get me wrong, I think the card's fine. I just don't think the card's good. I'm thinking about it too. I'm definitely thinking about it too. I'm just like, I just think it's not good. I think it's one of these cards where you just have to say, I have to fucking test this card before I put my mind to whether it's good or not. It needs to be tested, but like, I think it can't be that good. I just don't think it's that good, but okay. So we'll let the first Teferi get countered, I think. And then we'll, I wonder if... That's such a clean counter spell. I said I'd like a counter though, so that's fine. Bolt me? Sure. So this, like, don't really know what this is. He's been brewing a bit though recently, so it's Eel G-G-O or something. How do you even say your name? Eel G-H. You're gonna have to tell me how to say that one day. Gikyo. Something like that. Eel G-H-I Kiko. Something like that. I'm gonna give you a VIP. Okay, you got a VIP. There you go. You got a little special badge or something like that. I'm thinking about what I do here. I think I pawn her first. I think it's pretty easy to... I'm gonna shuffle these, I think. I don't really want these cards very much. The Brainstorm is fine, but like, I don't really need any of those. I think I'm gonna jam the Teferi now and probably force it in. It's Italian. I tell my name in Discord, it's Italian. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that it's Italian. Actually, yeah, I think I do force this in. And then probably uptick? They're gonna force pitch force. Target Teferi. I think I force back. Don't tell GH properly. Yeah, I don't know. I hate how many counter spells they had. That's really bad. It's a really bad draw. I was hoping for show and tell and then draw the next turn I draw something relevant. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, I guess that's somewhat relevant. Don't tell GH correctly. So we're gonna let this attack Teferi. Ah, thank you for the raid. Bonds. I was trying to watch you earlier, and thanks for the follow. I actually forgot. Not sure if I followed Bones. Not sure if I did follow you or not. I was gonna follow you, but I didn't remember to. So I'll do that in a bit. But I saw you were streaming Legacy, so welcome and thanks for the raid. I'm gonna show and tell in response to this. Because it's cool show and telling on their turn when they can't counter it. Snapcaster, eh? Am I dead? Am I dead? Bones. Interesting. Where are you from? Why not cast the last turn? Why would I cast the last turn? There was no reason to do it any time but now. I didn't have a win, so why not just cast it in their turn? Yeah, in response to the attack. Makes sense. Ta-da! 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 Puts Emrakul on the stack. Top decks Emrakul. Puts Emrakul on the stack. Wait, what do they count? Sorry, what did they target with their Snapcaster? They targeted Lightning Bolt but didn't cast it? Questionable, sure. Interesting. They're not technically dead, I guess. I think I cast this, I guess. So I guess they could, somehow win this game. Not quite sure. That's all their permanents, right? So I guess we're not just... They have one permanent in play, which is going to be Hull Breacher, right? Probably. So theoretically... You trust in my deck? Yeah, I do trust in my deck. So they're gonna keep the Hull Breacher. And then if they top deck, I really don't know what they can top deck. We're gonna find out. I cannot see who that is. 1 second. Maximus. Thank you for the whatever you said. I don't really know what that emoji is, or bones two paw. Oh, it's someone's. I forget what those things are called. I don't really know what we're playing against. It's like blue-red control, maybe. With Snapcasters, I guess Rip is fine, and some swords. Probably not 3, probably 2 swords, 1 Rip. 2 Flusters. I didn't see Days. Whole Breacher time. Something along the lines of that. When in doubt, just board randomly. When you don't fucking know how to sideboard, just sideboard randomly because you don't know what the fuck you're playing against. Seems like Blue Moon. Could be. Oh, you think they have Blood Moon in their deck? I really don't like this hand against Blood Moon. So I was thinking about keeping this. And I still am very tempted to keep this. I think I'm going to keep this. I don't blame you guys for mulling this hand ever. I think on the draw this hand is actually fine because Visage is probably absurd versus them unless they're playing Wasteland, which I doubt they are. Don't blame anyone for mulling this, but like you're pretty close to winning with this hand, so I really don't blame anyone. I'm going to play the Visage. That might be fucking stupid if they are on Blood Moon, but, you know. Could be Blue Moon. It's a young Pyromancer. I hate that card. I absolutely hate that card. I should probably not have played this till turn 2, but... Because now they're, like, more tempted to counter this Ponder. Deck seems like that. I really don't like these cards in this situation, so I'm gonna shuffle these. Just draw Show and Tell. Can we just draw Show and Tell? But we drew a plane, so we can, like, actually, if they do Blood Moon us, we can cast all our spells now. Show and Tell? Pass? Probably gonna have to use Cunning Wish to Swords that next turn. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. They have 4 in hand? I really don't like that card. Could leave it alone. Change of plans. Okay. Probably gonna use Cunning Wish to grab either Impulse or Echoing Truth now. Pondered. I'm gonna use it is the point. I'm gonna cast the Cunning Wish and decide what I want to get. Hate this play. Can we just... Actually, Brainstorm doesn't do anything, does it? Brainstorm would be really good. I think I'm going to get... Impulse, probably? I don't really know. Can we draw something? Here's a risky play. What if I, let them untap with this Venser? I don't think that's correct, though. I think I'm just going to cast this Impulse. Go to 10. Here's the magical card Show and Tell. And we even have the Cunning Wish, so I'm just going to play this. As long as they don't Blood Moon us this turn, we should win next turn, so that's cool. We have Venser, Uncounterable Show and Tell. We know their hand is Ponder, and now Force of Will that I don't really care about that much. They have a Ponder, they're pondering. I'm just going to yield. We're not doing anything this turn, so that's fine. We don't really care about Narset. We have to assume they're going to have Force and Blue card up this turn. But as long as they don't have, like... I don't really know what I lose to, because I have the Venser and the Cunning Wish, and hopefully we draw one more relevant card. Maybe Fluster would be nice or something. Ponder. But, like, no shuffle before this Ponder is a little interesting. He's seeing 2 of the same cards, I think. That's how that works. Chose not to shuffle again. Interesting. Seagate is less relevant because there's that stupid thing around, but I'm just gonna go like this. Best draw is another wish. I would agree with that statement, yeah. Hopefully, we're not getting double wolted here. So we're putting Omniscience. I think I lead on Vents or bounce the Narset. Let's see what they do. Please. Please don't have Red Blast. Lose to Red Blast, I think. Petty Theft. Well, I'm dead. That was fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do this, and they're gonna respond with Force Will. I'm gonna lose this game, so that's cool. And we're especially dead because they have got 4 power on board, which means I'm kind of just fucked. They're actually putting 5 power on board here. And they're just gonna put lethal on board regardless. Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal, is if they had, if I drew a wish instead of this, or any, like, I guess Brainstorm wouldn't be good, but Teferi would be fine, too. Anything that I could do. They said Force Negation. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead, so that's cool. I mean, Force of Will, Force Negation didn't really matter there. So, what did we see? We saw, like, some shit cards that I don't care about. I'm gonna bring in the Echoing Truth over, Pyridine or something. I'm kind of want the Third Swords, too. That was kind of sad that I lost that game. I think I should have won that game, but... Got another Boseiju hand here. I'm gonna keep it, because Boseiju, as we know, is pretty absurd. This hand's a little worse than the last one, but it's still got Boseiju, which is just a really absurd magic card. So, maybe they just don't turn on the Lagoon. That's not a bad magic card. Probably not casting an EOT, but maybe we are. I think we're not casting an EOT. I think that changes things about like what I want to do here. I think I want to just cast the Teferi. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to Brainstorm this turn instead of casting Teferi, but because I drew a second one, I think this is fine. Not that card, this card. This is going to get countered, no doubtedly, but I think I sided out 7 or 6. Sided out 7. Yeah, I sided out 6 cantrips. I'm pretty normal to side out a lot of cantrips. I'm pretty comfortable siding out 7 at the most. Sometimes even more, but like usually it's 7 is the most I would go with. Don't counter me, bro. Please no. Oh no. Fuck Hull Breacher. Fuck that card. Fuck that card. Fuck that card. I hate that card so much. I fucking should have played the land first. Should have fucking slammed Teferi first, but this is really bad for me. Okay, well, we're gonna lose this game now, so that's cool. Good job, Nathan. You've successfully fucked yourself. Just by not playing the Teferi first, or whatever. Successfully fucked myself there, so that was fun. I don't think it's wrong to side out 7 cantrips in any matchup. I side out 6 in this matchup. They did not have anything to do with it, but I'm still fucked, so this is cool. Yeah, I just got my ass kicked by a fucking card I could have played around, so that was fun. And they even are kind enough to have the Hull Breacher up now with the Bolt, and that's super, super fun. I think I have to cast this Ponder. I don't think I have left the option. Yeah, I mean, throw your fucking thing in play. I'm just scrying with this thing at this point. I don't think I can win this game, but like, I think after I fucked that up, I don't think I can win this game. So this is just a Ponder shuffle, is all that Ponder's doing. I'm not putting this video on YouTube. I'm only gonna put the ones that matter on YouTube. Okay, well, we're not beating that. Like, just like, I wasn't gonna beat that. Whatever. Move on with life. Should just cast a Teferi first. I played game 3 wrong. Game 2 I just didn't draw a wish, but or anything like a Teferi would have done it too. Anything to start the counterspell war basically. Because if I had drawn like any non-draw spell basically, so like if I drew Teferi, say I'd lead on Teferi, they'd have to counter it, or they'd Brazen Borrower in response. Then I'd Venture the Brazen Borrower or counter it, and then I'd Wish or something and win. So it just had to be like a sorcery speed non-draw spell. This is a pretty perfect hand, so this one's good. We're gonna keep this. Let's go Plains Go and say I'm D&T. Hello, I'm D&T. I'm playing D&T, guys, with a very nice Plains. Nope, I'm not playing against D&T. It's not the mirror match, unfortunately. I think I need to cast this Teferi, like, now, because, or, alternately, we try to force in this show and tell. Kind of like that. If this doesn't resolve, like if I have to force, like, if they daze and force, I'm gonna concede the game. If they don't, I'm gonna go for the win. I think cast a fairy. If this resolves, I win. They have a force. I think I pitch Brainstorm. They pitched Delver. They forced again. I guess I lose this game. I wasn't going to beat 2 forces anyway, so should we see what flavor of Delver they're on, or do I really care? I don't really care. It doesn't affect my sideboarding. We weren't running that game if they did that, so. I was trying to play around Wasteland that game, which is why I jammed, where I wouldn't normally jam, but that's, like, fine. Whatever. This is one of the matchups where I board out 7 cantrips, because it's just not necessary. So this is probably blue-red with the island, but who knows? Any messages on my phone? $110 unread messages? Holy fuck. Yeah, okay. Should probably stop checking my phone in the middle of a stream. I'm not keeping this. This is way worse. Yeah, I'd rather go to 5 than keep this, I think, so. We're dead now, but I'm gonna keep this one and hopefully not lose too horribly. If I get Wasteland, I'll probably just scoop, because I'm looking for lands here, and I mean, we theoretically have a very good hand. I mean, yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna waste my time. I kind of not in the mood. If I was more in the mood, I might, but I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not super in the mood to play out games that I was probably just gonna lose. I didn't have an island, right? I don't know. I needed an island, cantrips, and a show and tell, and I needed them to have fucking nothing. So I don't think that game's worth playing out. They had a Delver in play too. Like, I'm gonna die before I find something realistically. It's like they kept in Bolt. Okay. Brainstorm? Force isn't horrible. Okay. Getting somewhere here. I have to wait 2 turns, so we need all these cards to win. So, Tech Pedal, Tuck, Land, Pass. I need to play around Daze and Force or something like that. They reveal Brainstorm. I'm gonna try to go next turn. I don't think I really want to try to go next turn. Did they just fetch away that brainstorm? Is that seriously what just happened? If so, I think that's crazy. Or did they draw the brainstorm? I don't really know. I think I'm going. Is that crazy? I hate this. I think I'm going. I don't think I have time to wait. We're gonna play the fuck it attitude. I think I need a... Like, I can't beat that. I'm not winning this game. Because if I force this, my next draw is Lotus Petal. Which means I'm fucking dead, so I'll just concede instead. Yeah, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with getting another 2-3 or a 3-2 and then raiding someone else and going to sleep. This stream wasn't really I wasn't really intending to stream, and I ended up streaming, and that's fine. I think I'm fine with, like, I just wanted to, I guess part of this video is I'm just, well, we didn't play against Death Shadow. We did play against Blue Red Delver. It's one of the worst matchups. Yeah, I don't think it's anywhere near the worst matchups, but I think it's pretty bad. They're a fuck ton of counter spells and a fast clock, and Young Pyromancer's hard to kill too, so this is probably Blue Red again, frankly. This player tends to play like Blue Red and Rug and whatever, so like, yeah, whatever. I'm fine with like just getting a few, even if I can record, say, if I record, if I get some content out of this short stream, even like 3 matches maybe, the other thing I was gonna do is I'm actually gonna record it while I'm streaming. So after this match, I'm gonna go over a replay of a match I played against Allurin, just so I can record that. And then once all that video is processed, I'll go back and edit it, and I will put some of it on YouTube. So I want to put the D&T on YouTube, and I want to put... I should probably make a list. There's a few. I want to put D&T Allurin and the other one. I don't really know what the other one was, I forget. Huh. I think I want to put the... It was D&T, Allurin, Food Chain, and the Omni Mirror in there. Take the show and tell. I think the likelihood I win this game is very low, by the way. Just a heads up. We still have to find Omniscience and probably a Force or Teferi to win this game. And they have to have jack shit as well, so that's fun. I think it's very likely I lose this game, but we'll play around days and probably lose to Forest or something. I think Blue-Red Delver is a way worse matchup than Link. I think Blue-Red's worse than Rug. Rug's slower. Blue-Red has more diversified threats that are fucking annoying to deal with. Ooh, that's really tempting. They shuffled off their Ponder. If I just go for it, how likely am I to win this game? Options, we go and bounce the Delver. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna show and tell and see what they do. They would probably have a counter spell, but that's fine. We can probably reset, maybe. I'm not gonna concede if this gets countered. Rug is better for us than Blue-Red, yeah, I agree. They had Pitch Stifle, interesting. Yeah, Blue-Red's too fast, I agree. Guess I should put the Delver. I should recategorize as the Omni thing, but that's alright. Drake and Pyromancer. Yeah, I agree with that. This is rug. Okay, well, that's at least something. It's actually not a horrible draw. Okay, let's go impulse. I think they have days in hand as well. I'm gonna take show and tell. I feel like I'm just jamming it though. I don't really think I have the time to wait, time or luxury to wait, so let's just jam. If this doesn't resolve, I guess I lose, but like, oh, they had 2 forces. How fun. Do I have a turn? No, I don't. Cool. Yeah, I guess we could theoretically draw show and tell exactly, but I'm not playing that game out. They've forced me twice. Tis the way. That's a very good hand. Not very good, but it's fine. I think I just jammed the turn 1 Lavinia. Any thoughts on that? Little awkward, but like, could be fine. Doesn't really get better than jamming turn 1 Lavinia. Like, what are my odds? Like, if this doesn't resolve, we're probably losing this game at any point, but I also don't really want to play into days next turn. Rather just shut off everything while I can. Oh, resolve. Maybe that means they left in bolt. Or they have red blast. No? Don't have counter spells. Cool. That's really good. Also not horrible. I don't love these cards, but I don't hate them. What the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna die to this Lavinia? Maybe I was not supposed to keep that pile. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to shovel those. The Wasteland. Yikes. Can I play into the Wasteland? What is my top card? It's a petal or something? I don't really remember what my top card is. Oh, my top card is Island. I think I just passed then. Never mind. I'm playing into the Wasteland. They can Wasteland me. That's fine. They put themselves down on land. That means they can't cast days. That's relevant. That's fine. Two Wasteland, a little more awkward, but it's still fine. Notably, they can cast Force Negation now. Actually, they can't really, but they kind of can. I'll fluster that. Oh, fuck, they can pay for this. Oh, fuck. That's relevant. They can pay for this. Yeah. Not good for me. That was a bad play. Fucking hell. I always forget that fluster doesn't just do everything. We're not winning this game, fun fact. That was a bad play, but I don't really think it mattered. I don't think we're winning this game either way. Even if I have that fluster, they were going to wasteland me off the land, so... Fluster's never doing anything after that turn, so... No, please. Planes into... Ooh, hello. I mean, we're losing this game. Let's just put it that way. There's, like, no outs, but, like... I'm gonna take a draw. Take one more draw. Don't see reason to do anything. How can you ever lose this game? I don't know. Because I don't know, they're no threat. They just need I don't know. Hand's not that great. I gotta be honest. I think we can lose this game. All the time in the world. They're discarding cards, which means Cinder Vines, eh? That's an interesting one. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, Pierce. I guess I'll play around Pierce. Or Force. Force is fine. Let's pitch Daze. Okay. I'm gonna draw the Wish, I think, is fine. It's really good. We got 2 counter spells out of their hand there. The Daze isn't super relevant, but, like, it's notable. Yeah, we could win this game now, I guess. We pass. I don't think we need to go. I'm gonna Orm. It's a spirit. I'm gonna Cunning Wish for Orms chanted into turn. And damn Ponder. Don't pierce me, bro. Hey, Cartesian. How are you doing, bud? Ooh, hello. WinCon? Not quite. I'm good. How are you? Or we're supposed to just jam that show and tell there. Probably not. Yikes. Time to draw WinCon, guys. That's not giving us all the time in the world. Fuck me. I mean, I can't go. Maybe I have to go. Fuck. What if I just cast show and tell? And then use Orm's chant on their upkeep or something? No, that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna pass. So unfortunate, they get to draw 3 now. Told you I was losing this game. Wait, why aren't they drawing 3? You need to draw 3. Just draw 3 every time. Why wouldn't you draw 3? If you're gonna ponder anyway, just draw 3. Only exception to a draw 3 rule is if you draw 2 fetch lands off the thing, then you should fetch before you cast a spawner. But and they chose not to shuffle as well. It's questionable. Rare Pokemon has appeared. Which one? They discard Hooting Mandrills. That cannot be good news for me. Oh, this one? Yes, that is a good one to appear. Yes, that's true. Venser's not the worst draw on Earth. Might get them. Maybe they'll shock too low and we can Venser them. It's possible I should have time walked with this Venser, like bouncing the library. I assume their hand is a buttload of counter spells, so I guess we had time walk to bounce that, but that seems like bad value. I think I'm just gonna swords that, and what sounds do drafts make? I have no fucking clue, dude. Like, absolutely no fucking clue. I guess I bounce library now. I think this gets pyroblasted, but that's fine. Days? Yeah, I'll pay, I think. I'm getting stifled, because I fucking should have played around this. Well, I really should have played around this, huh? So I could, if I had fetched first, then I couldn't get stifled and dazed, but I've done this mistake way too many times, too, is the annoying part. I guess I'm casting Orm's Chant now and trying to go. I think if, I think even if this doesn't resolve, I'm jamming. Once, at least. Force Negation Pitch Days is, interesting one. And another Force. Okay, pitch another Days. No Surgical, please? Please tell me. Brewing some Learn again. Cartesian, you're gonna have to come up and guest with the Learn at some point. If that's possible. If that's whatsoever possible. That would be really, really cool. I've never really had any good Learn players on here. Okay, we found the win. Probably should have actually tapped the plains. Would have been a good suggestion. We lose to that. So I should have tapped the plains in case I drew Fluster. But I'm fucking stupid, so it's fine. Okay, wonderful. We have Omniscience on top of our deck. I guess we just pass and die. Food Chain easy wins. You should have seen our win against Food Chain earlier today, Lynn. It's quite a quick couple of games here. I do think that Food Chain is better than Learn, though. I think both decks are quite bad, though. That's not so fun, you see. I don't think I'm winning this game, but I'm gonna, like, play it out, because technically we could win this game. It's very, very unlikely, but it's possible, right? I have one Lavinia and one Venser left. It's, like, not likely. It's definitely not likely. Not with that library, I don't think. Maybe if they shock too low. Earl that plays Choke. Could play Dryad of the Lycian Grove to make your non-islands islands, and then you could play Uro. Cast the Uro. Oh no, but the Choke then still chokes you with Dryad. That doesn't work so well, actually, yeah. That kills us? It does, yes. Thank you for the follow, Fizzle Humps. That's a interesting name. So if I actually draw, those are interesting cards. So these are interesting cards. I like keeping these actually because we can go play Crocus and Petal and pass. Maybe I shouldn't have played Petal, but that's fine. Or maybe I should. found a way to lose this game. It's unlikely but possible I win this game. Venser plus Krakus is enough to win, kind of. Although they do have this Wasteland. I did find a way to lose this game. Plus I should have fucking not played this Krakus, because there's a Wasteland on the field. Maybe they're not smart about that, though. So, I think I'm casting the Wish. For something or another. I'm gonna get probably actually hello actually I don't think I'm winning this game, but like this is kind of entertaining. It's hard castable. It's hard castable. Time walks. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do something. Okay, guys, I have a plan. Kind of, not really, but sure. Here's the plan. Stifle this trigger, bounce that Goif. Cast. Counter, bounce, draw. Counter, bounce, draw. And hopefully they don't daze. Or anything. Aha! I unfortunately do have to go to 3 as well to cast these seeds to try to find something. There's a Goif. Guess we have to find swords and then they draw a bunch. Yeah, I don't think this game's winnable. I'm kind of good at predicting what games are winnable and which aren't. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. We don't have a chance here, so they got a Surgical Seagate and I die, so cool. So another 2-3. I am, however, going to go over one more match, which is the Lurin match I had against Charbol, who's a buddy of mine, earlier today. That wasn't on stream, so I'm just going to go over this match quickly. It was a quick match against the Lurin. Let me see if the screen share is successfully working. It is not, however. Magic Online, you wanna, like, fucking work? Magic Online? Okay, let's see. Tell me if you guys can see this. So this is against Charbol, he's a buddy of mine. He plays Lurin, 4-color Lurin. Where the fuck did that screen go? Okay. So this is for YouTube. We're gonna be going over this match quickly. It was not very long. I actually don't know how to use these remote controls, so bear with me. Give me one sec. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming you click this button. Just click play. So I knew I was against Lurin. He doesn't, so I asked him how he got the deck, if he bought it. He didn't buy it. He got it lent to him by another Lurin friend, which is cool. I have lent him the deck previously when he was testing it, learning Magic Online. He's new to Magic Online. I asked him if he's recording. He doesn't stream, but he'll record for YouTube occasionally because he wants to make Lurin content. Anyway, I kept his hand. It was pretty fucking good, especially knowing I was against Lurin. Emiri's Guile, and I said, I'm not countering that because it's not Sylvan Library, and I don't care about Emiri's Guile. Well, you can't see game. Well, I guess I'll have to fucking restart this. Fuck me. I have to restart this after all the talking? How the fuck do I do that? Event? Game. I have to restart this. Fuck me. Okay, well, let's try this again. Restart. Replay game 1. Okay, are you guys seeing anything? We can see now. Yeah, I know you can see now, but I now have to go and fucking... No, I'm not going from there because I'm trying to record for YouTube. So I'm gonna, like, go from the start. Okay, here we go. Okay. Restarting my little speech. Okay, so did all that talking, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going over the talking anymore. He's drinking, I was just chilling, I was kind of tired, but anyway. Preordain, find pedal, play the pedal out there in case I need a brainstorm. Rare situation, I don't think it was maybe not worth it. He knew I was on, I knew what he was on. There was no point in, like, hiding information, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of useful to have brainstorm. He played Veteran Explorer. I was like, okay, don't give a shit. Like, cool. Yeah, brainstorm. Found show and tell, the literal perfectness. Fetch, find island, cast ponder. You guys are seeing this, right? Found Teferi. Teferi's nuts. Pass turn. He fetch. He go Uro. I say that's not Leovold. Uro is not Leovold. It's a very different card. I'm okay with all this. Blah, 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 blah. Just don't do anything good. Ponder is fine. I know his list. I'm pretty sure he knows my list, so we're not really hiding each other's things here. Played the Seagate tapped for no good reason. Played that, bounced that. Cool, hands nuts. They're gonna lose next turn. You guys still seeing this shit? So he go thing, he go Uro. I'm like, cool, I don't fucking care about that. Great. We resolve Uro, you resolve Veteran Explorer. This is just for YouTube's sake that I'm going out over this shit. It's pretty obvious. I like these remote controls, actually. All good. Alright, cool. So I just uptick, cast show and tell. They're fucking dead. They put in a learn. I had Teferi, so it didn't fucking matter. I bounced my Seagate, cast another Seagate, cast a Brainstorm, tuck some lands, play a Cunning Wish, and kill them. Very simple. Get the Emrakul dead. Yay. Bounce, take 2 turns. Alright, that was the game 1. Very quick and simple. I don't think this thing lets you go over sideboarding, so that's kind of fucking frustrating. Anyway, I guess I should speak about how I sideboard here. Are you guys... Nah, it doesn't even show you the game 2 now. Okay, well, I can figure that out. Okay, so here's the game 2. I'm gonna go and see how I sideboarded. I don't actually... So I don't have a sideboard guide for a learn. I should probably put it on there at some point because people have requested. I believe I brought in Beseiju, 2 Lavinias, 2 Flusterstorm, Echoing Truth, and I think I brought in 2 Swords. Oh, you can see right-click sideboard. Interesting. Okay, well, that would help. Yes. Okay, so here's how I sideboard. I did not bring in Flusterstorm. I probably should have brought in Flusterstorm. Are you guys seeing that? Yeah. So I did not bring in Flusterstorm. I think he plays minimal counter spells. I think he plays Veils, but no Flusters. So I think against the Lurin, you're perfectly fine to bring in Flusters if you expect like Thoughtseize or Flusterstorm out of them. Thoughtseize or Flusterstorm, basically. I know that he doesn't usually play either of those, so I didn't bring in those. It looks like I've boarded out 2 Impulses and 3 Preordains, and 3 Petals and an Island, which means I probably brought in, what does that mean? Brought in 2 Lavinia, 1 Beseiju, so the Lavinias come in, the Island comes out for the Beseiju, and the Petals come out because it's a slower matchup and I don't care. Does that mean I brought in 3 Swords? It does look like I brought in 3 Swords. Also might be a mistake. Did I bring in Echoing Truth as well? I brought in Echoing Truth, so that would be a few of those, and then... I think I brought in 2 Rest in Peace. So I brought in 2 Rest in Peace just because I know his list. He plays, so I see this Rest in Peace in the show and tell. I was like, Rest in Peace, Ponder, and Forcible, and I was like, this is a great hand. The reason I brought in Rest in Peace is he's on a Cabal Therapy. Ooh, it can even sort our hand here. That's pretty nice. He's on Cabal Therapy. He's on Cabal Therapy. He's on Veteran Explorer, and he also plays that, what's the card called? The Rector? The Rector that finds the enchantment to put in the... put in the field. And he plays Uro too, so Rest in Peace is really good. He Cabal Therapy is naming Show and Tell, which is really good, but it's not that good. So post-board games against a lot of these decks, I try to keep hands that don't just lose to like Cabal Therapy or Thoughtseize Show and Tell and name and like take Show and Tell and Search Collect. I try to not do that. I mean, there's occasions where you keep just good hands, right? But like a lot of the time, I just like don't always I don't mull to a Show and Tell, and I always do this. I rarely mull to Show and Tell. So it's like this matchup's one of these matchups where you just see a good hand and you're just like, yeah, that's a keep. And I'm glad I didn't have Show and Tell in it because I would probably had to counter that. We keep these cards, they're all decent. I'm gonna just want the Brainstorm, and I don't really remember what I put on top there. They Ponder. I believe I was talking to someone while I was doing this, but anyway, fetch Plains, cast Rest in Peace. Easy play. He was talking to me in chat. He says that he said afterward the Rest in Peace was really good against his hand. I don't really know why. Anyway, he force pitches Strix. I decide I don't actually care about this force, but I decide that since he's fighting it, I think it's worth fighting at least once, because my theory is this Brainstorm is less. I don't really remember if I pitched Brainstorm or Impulse. We'll see here, but I'm like, I'll fight once. There's no reason to fight twice unless he Veils. If he Veils, I'll have to force the Veil because I don't like that value play. And I want this Cabal Therapy to go away anyway. But basically, I think that this force is really free to force once because he's forced. And so that happens. He doesn't have Veil. Rest in Peace resolves. Great. So it turned out later in the game he did have Uro in hand, which is why this Rest in Peace was really good. Anyway, fetches. Savannah passes the turn. I fetch. I actually misclick here. And I say, fuck, I misclicked. So I was supposed to grab an island or something. I was supposed to grab a fetch land there, and I accidentally clicked Omniscience, which is annoying, but I did have the Force Pitch now, so that's fine, I guess. And I just have to draw a land. It was fucking annoying, though. It shouldn't have been a misclick. So he cast Recruiter, which he later says was a mistake. He says he should not have cast Recruiter for the Meddling Mage. He reveals this Meddling Mage, but so I was like scared about that. I drew the island, which is perfect, so I put in Omniscience. So I said to him afterward, I said, why didn't you put in Meddling Mage name Wish? Or just like putting Meddling Mage or something. Doesn't that make more sense than just putting in the lure? And he's like, yeah, but I can like cast the Meddling Mage now. I'm like, yeah, but that's not like super reliable against like, I don't know. He knew my hand, right? He knew about the Cunning Wish from the Cabal Therapy earlier. I think he knew about Forcible and Cunning Wish specifically. He did not know about this last card. So I think I said to him, like, why didn't you put in Meddling Mage? And he's like, well, I don't think it really matters. I think it's like, it's better because I can cast off a lure and maybe surprise you or something if you do something wrong. I was like, okay, fair. But then he said after the game, he did have this Uro's last card. I went for the Cunning Wish. I let the Uro go, and I don't know if that was correct, but I think it's fine. So let the Uro go. I lose to Cavern Harpy here if they have it. I mean, actually, that's not true. I don't lose to Cavern Harpy if they have it. I mean, I do. If he casts Cavern Harpy, and then I force... It depends. If he casts Meddling Mage and then had Cavern Harpy last card, I lose. So he casts the Meddling Mage, doesn't have it, and then I talked to him a little while after the game. I cast other Omniscience just to be safe at this point. I decided to grab Lavinia and Emrakul to be extra safe. I also think I should have cast the Emrakul before the Lavinia, but maybe I was playing around with something. I don't really remember. But, he said he didn't... So I said... We had a discussion. He was a little drunk, and he didn't really, he told me he liked drinking or whatever. He didn't like, he thought Shared Summons was a sorcery, and he thought, he knew Emrakul was a sorcery. He was worried about Release Stance, and I said I don't play that card, and never did. And then, basically discussed for a few minutes about what he could have done. He said what he should have done is never cast the Recruiter, which makes a ton of sense, but then I said to him, we had a discussion about it, and I was a little confused too. So if he hadn't cast Recruiter the couple turns earlier, he would not have had the Meddling Mage in hand. He would have had Uro Recruiter and the Lurin. So if he had Uro Recruiter and Lurin, then if I cast Show and Tell, he puts in Lurin. Then whatever I cast, he responds with Recruit the Guard. I guess try to find Cavern Harpy. I think I just forced the Recruiter then, and then he loses, right? So I don't actually think it matters what he does there. I think he just loses no matter what. Like, I think casting a Recruiter was fine to try to get Meddling Mage. I think the mistake... You can win in response to your Lavinia if you drew... Yeah. So... Yeah, he removed his out for himself. Yeah, but, okay, so... That's true. But so let's rewind a little. I don't know how to rewind on here. I don't think you can. But he had a Lurin, Uro, and recruiter in hand, if he had, so if he didn't have this, if the meddling mage was in his deck, and he had recruiter, learn, and Uro in his hand when I cast show and tell, I had force. He had known I had show and tell, so he knew that my hand was. The relevant cards he knew about was Cunning Wish and Force of Will, and I had Omniscience in play. So if he had put in Alluring, then yes, you're right. He had the out of drawing Veil of Summer into. Yes, if he drew Veil, he could just win. That's a good point, actually. Wait, why? How does that work? If he drew Veil, so I would have forced the recruiter. Then then he could cast Uro in response. If he draws into Veil of Summer, he wins the game. Yes, that makes sense. So I guess I should tell that to him. That is relevant, I suppose. Yeah, so that's the line. I think that would be relevant. I don't think the Meddling Mage does a ton there. Once he had once he had committed to grabbing the Meddling Mage with the recruiter, I think he actually should have show and telled in the Meddling Mage and just named the known wish, because then he knows then I only have one unknown and then I'm drawing. If he Meddling Mages the wish, he at least buys himself a turn. Unless my second Omniscience, which was the last card in hand, was like another relevant card. I think there's only one Emrakul. Yeah, there's only one Emrakul. So I think obviously I can draw fairies and stuff to bounce the Meddling Mage, but I think once he had committed to grabbing the Meddling Mage, I think you don't put it in the Learn. I think you put in the Meddling Mage. But you're right, Lynn. I think his out was if he does play Veil of Summer, which I think he does. I think he plays 2 Veil of Summer in his sideboard. I think his out was not casting Recruiter, which is what he said. So good to know. And we're just gonna call that the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna raid someone here. I'm gonna figure out who's streaming and decide who to raid. Let's see. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna go raid someone now, and after that, I'm probably gonna give True Hero the raid. Oh, he's playing a fun deck. Yeah, let's go do that. He's playing a different deck now. But anyway, I'll see you guys over there. I'll probably hang out in his chat for a bit, and I'm gonna be editing this video for YouTube. Thank you so much for watching and joining. Sadly, we went 2-3 twice, but I don't really mind. It was a lot of fun and good to record for YouTube. So I will see you guys over there. I'm gonna go and raid there. Let's see, raid, is that True Hero? 7, 11, 16. Hey. Why can't I get 33? Okay, we got it. Trigger, fire. See you guys.